Hey, hunters.
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome back. We have a very special guest on today. The one, the only, the better half, Mrs. ChavoChipp.
Woo! Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. It has been quite a coin hunt journey for you this past month.
Yeah, crazy.
I feel like we perhaps, correct me if I'm wrong, perhaps you had started maybe very casual to a very uncasual um,
Mhm.
partner. And it sounds like the month of March, your coin hunt journey just kind of blew up. And
Yeah,
I'm excited to talk more about it for sure.
yeah. Tony or Chavo, I'm gonna do that 10 times today probably. Um, Started like right before the Christmas event last year. And I started right before the New Year's or Chinese New Year's event because I remember like I downloaded it, was like, fine, like I'll give this a go, and
Yeah.
got like the Pow and Yellow Dragon like in the first couple boxes, and he was like, you have to play this game, like you've got such good luck, whatever. And so I played casually for a little bit, and then I didn't. I like switched phones and didn't re-download it, and was just like, this is your thing, whatever. Which I think, in hindsight, I was like nervous about going to Coin Hunt Fest because I didn't like deactivate my account. I don't even actually know if that's possible, but I
Mhm.
had like Buddy Quest still left on, so I'm sure that
Oh
that really
no.
screwed over a few people, which I didn't realize at the time, I guess. So I was like nervous that when I went to Vegas, like people were gonna be like, "Oh, you know."
Oh, this bitch.
But oh, I was like so worried about it. And
Visceral
maybe people are
reaction.
mad, so I'm really sorry if I screwed up our buddy quest at some point. And then yeah, I like re-downloaded it and just casually play. I mean, like my husband's very into it, so if we're out and about and he's playing, I'm like, well, I might as well do it too here and there, whatever. But the March has been crazy. So I like got a Discord and got a Twitter, and like now I'm loving it, and I'm very competitive, so that works well.
So this
It
is
was the first.
dangerous, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly, Korkio. I was like, it's a great month to start because there were a lot of competitive aspects, it felt like, with Coin Hunt Fest, along with Coin Hunt World already, with, the global leaderboard. And obviously Chavo going for a top five
Yeah.
position this month, too. So that's,
Forced me to walk and like finish my adventure road for the first time and do all the things, which I think just got me more into it.
yeah. For sure, for sure. Wait, okay, so run down the list really quick of all of your firsts this month, your coin hunt
Yeah.
accolades, because like
Um,
straight up IT guy style, you already have a wiki page full of stuff.
I do.
I mean, you should.
Oh, geez. Yeah. No, just like first time finishing all eight walking goals, first time finishing Adventure Road, which I've like watched a few different podcasts and stuff. Now, now I'm like full on obsessed. And multiple people have said, I've heard other people say, I feel like I am such a beginner, but I've heard people say like, well, nobody would pay for Adventure Road if they weren't going to finish it. But I did the last like 3 months.
I
Um,
I
Oh,
do every
because I'm
month
like,
now too. Oh no.
wow. Uh-oh.
yeah, I need to
Oh.
just, well, I didn't pay for it. Oh, you cut out first.
Yeah.
So I was that person, like paid for it and did not do it. So first time doing on the walking goals, Adventure Road. Um, I guess what else? I got like a Twitter and a Discord and my very own little QB.
Yes, your
And
custom QB is so
I
sick
love it.
with its medal. And
Mhm.
please tell everybody what your medal is for.
I was the first person
Oh no. Oh no, you keep freezing. Oh no. The first person to what?
No,
I'm on
I
pins
know
and
it's such a.
needles over here.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh man.
Dang it. Chavo, get off the stream. She needs Wi-Fi. Um, Mr. and Mrs. ChavoChipp is in the chat and said, I would say force is a light term. Dragged is more of a fair statement. All right, so you dragged her in. She might have to leave the stream and pop back in.
Well,
yep, there it is.
Happened.
All right, well, while she's doing that, let's say hi to, because we've got quite a few people in the chat. So what is up? Hayes, Hoth, PBL and LBS, Nikki Boo, we've missed you. Welcome back. IDFK, great to see you. What's up, Beats? Jacob, is this Dwacob? Hello.
Dwacob.
Dwacob. Oh. What's up, Trugoy? We got Toasties in the chat. We've got Jason. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. We do have a very special guest. She's going to be right back. There she is.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. I think my internet just like cut out for a second.
It could be
it's probably Chavo's fault.
If Chavo's watching the stream while you're on it, then that, I mean, you know, sometimes bandwidth issues. Yeah.
Yeah. But we want him to be here and you, so we'll deal with it. We'll make it work.
So your medal was for first to what? We missed it.
Sorry, to do the memory card game for one of the aces.
Oh, cool.
One of my favorite classes. So cool.
We ended up going to the other end of the strip to start. I mean, I didn't ever think that there was like gonna be medals given out for the first one to do like that. None of that was a thought, you know.
Yeah.
And Chavo got there first. Like he ditched me and was like sprinting because he saw the like exclamation point over the dude or arrow or whatever it was, and like it took him a few tries. And I don't know, just luck. I think I got on like the second or third or something, but I didn't realize that nobody else had been there. But I guess it makes sense because we went straight down to the other end. But
that was smart. I mean, luck. Wow, really like luck, but then RNG, and I mean, it sounds like you really are the lucky charm so far. So he's lucky to have you.
I think in general, ladies are just luckier in this game. I got my 50 blue key box on Thursday this week, you know.
Listen, honestly, I'm going to call the cutie police on you.
Well, it made up for the couple of mystery boxes that I forgot this week, so...
we won't talk about those.
Yeah, I literally went to sleep without grabbing them by accident. I've been so exhausted. It's not my fault, I swear.
Chavo thinks that the less you play, like, the better RNG you have and, like, the better mystery boxes you get and everything. Because, like, for a while there, I was getting 50s often. And I, like, was not hunting at all, you know?
It's almost like they're trying to lure you in, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already lured in. They don't really need to do that for me. I just need the free time to do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, that free time.
So do you think you're going to finish Adventure Road this month?
I don't know. April's super, super busy for us. So I did not pay for, what do we call it? The Adventure Road Pass or, you know, the extra. I did not do that this month.
Oh.
So probably not this month. I feel like I'm going to like, well, now I feel obligated to do a leaderboard run at some point, you know, and
you have
better
to.
than fifth. So, I think I'll just, you know, just grab some things for the next couple months and just
hodl for a little while, slowly build up a little stack. Well, hey, so speaking of leaderboard pushes, sorry, Korkio, Chavo just had his leaderboard push.
Yeah.
So, of course, I don't expect you to tell us all of the details about that. I'm sure he would love to tell his own story, but tell us how it affected you this month. And, I mean, considering he placed on the leaderboard, I'm pretty sure he had that, you know, his lady luck with him, obviously.
Yeah. March was just crazy. I was surprised he decided to do it, but I guess not at the same time because he's obsessed with this game. But like he didn't throughout the last few months or a year, like he doesn't like save up prints. Like if he gets something, he just goes and prints it. Whereas I'm like, okay, I'm not printing anything until I'm like ready, you know? But
Korkio
yeah,
style.
he hunted a lot. It's insane to me that like during March we went to Vegas, he went to Canada. We coincidentally like drove to for other reasons, but like through Madison and down to Milwaukee. We're not too far from, you know, Minnesota, and so he went there multiple times. Literally drove his referral there so they could do their first yellow vault.
That is dedication.
Like just anything and everything. I mean, convinced me to finish, you know, Adventure Road and like all the things. He hunted a lot and walked a lot, and I'm
guessing you're one of his referrals, right?
I am. Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
it's
so he got those points.
Me, his mom, and his ex's husband.
Okay.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's his mom that he drove, right?
No, the ex's husband.
Oh, okay.
His mom lives in Texas.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So where are your guys' hunting grounds, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so like the Chippewa Valley is Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire. We're about an hour east of Minnesota, like the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Nice.
We live, it's kind of, you know, it's rural. We're kind of spread out. I consider like our biggest town. It's not at all. There's probably, I don't know, 8 hunters in this area.
That's pretty good,
though. Probably know better than me. He would probably know better than me. Yeah. I mean, including us.
Okay. But you got a little squad that you can hunt like events with, and
so I personally have never, I think he's met up with one other guy once in Eau Claire, but I know he's met up with a time or two with hunters in the Twin Cities.
Nice.
For like events.
Yeah.
I think
the cities he gotta go.
Though. I think he wants to like do that more.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
how about you? Do you want to do that more?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think that's what made me like fall in love with this game, was just like the community, and everybody's so nice, and I like learned so much from everyone. And although it's competitive because it's a game, you know, everybody's willing to just help each other, you know, and it does help you helping each other. So yeah, I definitely would.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be easier now, like when May, when Apple can do stuff and there's more people and they start advertising, and hopefully there'll be more people that in your town and in my town and in everyone's town that we can go hang out with for events. And yeah,
looking forward to it sometime this summer. Hopefully it's in the summer. We need it bad.
Yeah. Well, cool. So I haven't been paying attention at all. So did Chavo did I hear 5th?
He did.
Global?
I don't know. So yes, he got 5th. I have not watched the top 5 at the end of the month every month to know like what's normal, right? But Chavo was number 1 periodically, off and on, for a lot of the month of March. Or like, you know, I don't know, at least half within like the top couple, right? And then the last like day, it switched up, last 2 days even, like it switched up so many people. It was crazy to watch. So he ended in 5th, which I know he's like a little bit disappointed, but
that's still pretty good.
Don't be disappointed. Yeah, don't be disappointed. If it makes you feel any better, Chavo, I ended 5th too in March last year. So.
Oh really? Oh funny.
Yeah.
The best I've done is 8th, so.
That's not bad. And you got a lot of prints, so you could be like little Penguin over here, just coming out of the out of
thing
nowhere.
Too. I'm like, he got 1st in the country, in the U.S. So that's a big win.
Yeah, you got 1st in the country and 5th global. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Canada was taking over the leaderboard, so I feel like we got to give everybody a proper shout out. But we actually have Z1 Dax that had I think he's Philippines player that ended in first. And then we've got 3 Canadians. Ziot in second. Ad Hominem, I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry, sir. In fourth, Little Penguin. I'm all over the podium right now. Little Penguin in third. Ad Hominem in fourth. Little Penguin, Our Lady of the Hunt. Congrats. And then ChavoChipp holding it down for the States in fifth. But yeah, it was quite a crazy month. It was the kind of a really entertaining leaderboard run the last couple of days here. I was really hoping to see Harris on there. So Harris, amazing effort. Doesn't take anything away from you. Congrats on like really showing up and showing out for the rural players, because that was so close.
I noticed her comment. She said, "Yay, Korkio, team 8th." So I'm guessing she ended up in 8th.
She did, like which is crazy because she was in like 3rd for most of the second. Like they would all, switch up here and there, but there was so much change at the end, which just motivated Chavo more, which was funny to watch. As a bystander. I don't know.
I'd love to hear what that Philippines player did. I mean, they
probably. I think he did a crane.
I would bet you that that they probably get regularly like high up on their locals, their country leaderboards, right? And so they probably had lots of keys, and they're high level keys, so they probably bought lots of blueprints and were able to print them because, when you're first Philippines every month but you never place global, you probably end up with a good amount of red keys that you can buy stuff with. So yeah.
But then you still need like all the resources and stuff. So
buy the resources too. I don't know.
Big bundles.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, it was really, I have to say, I was kind of like not paying attention to the leaderboard so much the last couple of months, and then this month it was like, oh, I really want to be on top of this. I was checking them myself, like, all right, what's going on today? Who's got crazy things happening? I have to say, like, still Little Penguin is like the most, just came out of left field. Didn't even see that coming. So congrats, Little Penguin. That's awesome.
Well,
and she's doing so much work on the wiki team.
She went to Vegas, right?
Who did?
I don't. Little Penguin?
Was Little Penguin not at Coin Hunt Fest?
I don't recall me.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
If so, I didn't have a chance to meet her, which would be bummy.
Well, that's impressive to be able to, because I mean, Illusion Weaver kept saying like, don't plan on doing a leaderboard push in March if you're not going to Coin Hunt Fest, because I guess all the things y'all did there were worth a good amount of leaderboard points. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they are.
I wonder what we did there that was worth any leaderboard points besides just the insane amount of vaults.
Yeah. Funny that you should bring that up, because I don't think anything actually
really
had leaderboards associated. From what I understand, Ad was kind of like hanging on to those builder leaderboard points, like kind of hoping that they would also count towards the global leaderboard, and they didn't, because I mean he put I think he was on Toasty's stream this morning, and he said he put in 5 or 6 million resin into the monument.
Wow.
Maybe somewhere between like a relatively low amount for how much he had, and didn't make it as high as he wanted it to.
I wonder why Illusion Weaver would have said that.
I wonder if they like I don't know when the builder leaderboard points started, and I get that we can't see those yet, but so I don't know when that all happened, because I know Chavo assumed the same, that it would be like when we got there and it was already being built, he was like devastated because he wanted to push for a leaderboard run this month and was really hoping that even just a couple bucks,
that it would make a difference. So he had no clue
that it wasn't going to count,
which worked in his favor, right? Like
right.
It was great, but I think all of us were really like, totally. what the heck, for multiple reasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys did get a good amount of blueprints to print. So that could have been something. I mean, no, that's right, because they were
them.
all cubies.
They were achievement cubies. Yeah.
Man, okay. So there's no leaderboard points then for completing a monument or the sushi quest or anything like that?
Sushi quest, maybe? I don't know, though.
I don't
think so.
What you get from the sushi quest and leaderboard points for doing it?
Good point. I could see, I guess I could see that, like, if you've already gotten, you know, the blueprint, and then it's just like you're doing more, like how the guys in the UK just went like on a sushi quest. I was just gonna say we should ask them, because they just did how many. I'm sure if it was true, then they would have climbed, right? But I don't really know.
Did we get leaderboard points when we did the volcano in Hawaii? Was that worth anything?
I don't think so, but at least we got an epic blueprint that was worth leaderboard points.
Right. I mean, I would think that
I want the high roller blueprint. Oof.
I would think that doing something like that, like completing a monument quest, should give you leaderboard points. I mean, it should. I'm not saying it necessarily does, but it should.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah,
especially if anything you do requires keys. Like some of the stuff you guys did in that quest required keys. If it requires keys, it should give you leaderboard points, in my opinion.
I totally agree. But I guess in this month, we're just happy that Chavo was able to make it on the board, so it worked in his favor. And hey, you know, like some people benefited, some were kind of disappointed, and hopefully there's some changes that might be made coming up to all these monument building and builder leaderboards and leaderboard points in general. They'll be kind of funky.
So if you finished Adventure Road last month and you got the really cool treehouse blueprint, I never made it there. I think I got to like...
I normally don't either.
Yeah, I think I got to like 16 or something. Like, I was doing really good a couple of days before the end, and then... Nope. So, I was kind of bummed about that. There was no way. Yep. And I'm still buying Adventure Pass every month and getting to about 15 every month. But at least I'm getting both rewards to 15. So
that's why I did the first couple months too. I'm like, well, I still get twice as many rewards that I would if I did, you know. Okay, whatever. But this month there's just no way I'm gonna get very far. So
and I figured that's the only way I'm getting resources, even if it's just paint, because I'm not hunting enough to get stuff, and I'm not participating in the auction house. So it's like, okay, I'm still getting shit. Like, I mean, I'm progressing. It's just slowly. And I'm paying for it.
Aw. Well, hopefully after tax season, you'll be able to get back into the swing of things, and maybe we'll have a little bit of a walking segment again.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think after tax season becomes paint season. Like, from today, I already have multiple blisters from painting.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We need a painter's leaderboard.
Right?
A builder leaderboard.
Right? I mean, like, there's no red paint or blue paint or yellow or purple, but green paint. It's very white green, though, and gray. So I don't know that it counts for Coin Hunt World, but there's lots of paint. I have like 5 gallon buckets of paint that I have to.
Jesus.
Like, I have to paint every inch of a 3,000 square foot house.
Yeah. Well, Hayes is disappointed. He's like, "Come on, Korkio."
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we've got Marlov in the chat. What is up, Marlov? Good to see you in here.
Hey, Marlov.
So Hayes also said no leaderboard points for sushi or Hawaii.
Marlov said, so was Chavo on a podcast before Mrs. Chavo, or did she beat him with that too?
I mean, I think technically if we say stream, then yes, she beat him. If we say
and
podcast,
you asked me before he was asked. So
okay, there we go.
I was invited first.
There we go.
All right. Nice.
But he was, I think on Toasty's stream, you said, what was it yesterday? Was it today?
What day?
I can't even remember.
Not
Was
today.
it last
today
weekend?
He had.
The days are like blurring.
Babe, what day were you on Toasty? Yesterday. It was not last night. We were in the Twin Cities last night. Okay, Friday night.
There we go.
The days blur together.
I know.
That sounds like a leaderboard month. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what my excuse is, but
awesome.
Love it.
Well,
that is so freaking rad. Well, now maybe both of you can do.
I give them shit, and my kids give them shit, but like that's pretty awesome to like.
Your kids are giving him shit too.
Oh my gosh, every day. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell this. So today in Toasty's stream, they were giving away a black cat plushie, and Chavo ended up winning. But my kids weren't around when all this happened, and so like fast forward 20 minutes, I told my kids that I won them a black cat Coin Hunt World plushie, and they were so jazzed. And my husband was like, "What? No, she didn't." They're like, "Really, Dad? Like, she gets medals. Of course she won that too." And like, so much shit, but they do all the time. The night he came home, what was that? Friday night. That's when he was on Toasties because it had just ended. When he walked back in the door at like reset, they were all like, "Sorry, Dad," and felt a little bit sad for him. But that only lasted for like 1 hour. All of the days prior and all the days since have been continuously giving him shit.
Wow.
I love that. Oh, he's such a good sport. Yeah. Maybe there will come a day where you live this down, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Sorry, Chavo.
Oh man. So, and how old are your kids?
14, 12, 9, and 7.
Oh wow.
Aww.
Full house, man.
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. ChavoChipp is in the chat, and he said, "My kids are the absolute worst."
I loved it when I saw him change his name to that. I thought that was hilarious.
I know. I can't remember who said it. Probably Rubik's, because I feel like he gives him a lot of shit, and it's always hilarious. I think Rubik's is probably the one who threw it out at first, and I was like, "You should just change your name on Discord to that."
He's fully embracing it, and it's the best thing you can do at this point.
He's just jazzed that I'm like into it now, because for the last year I'm like, okay. I mean, I get happy for him and I will listen to it, but I just didn't past tense really understand what he was talking about, or have an interest. But
it's awesome when your partner comes around. I think Marvin's house would probably say the same, because it was definitely like him dragging me along. I'm like, I don't know any of this. Like, what is this? I don't like this. And then
I'm definitely jealous about that for sure. I mean, it's hard when your partner's like not into it, but it's worse when your partner is like not happy that you're into it, because it annoys them after a while.
Yeah,
and it's
I was
like
there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, but
so
I'm excited. Just be excited for me. And it gets hard.
Yeah.
I just like, even though like I'm into it now, and I don't think that will stop, and I'm sure he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon, I just think there should be a better balance. It's easy. Mm-hmm. Both my husband and I tend to just get super wrapped into things that
Yeah.
So to like,
a little bit of an addictive personality.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So
yes.
It doesn't have to be all of our time.
Totally.
Yeah.
And with 4 kids, it can't really be, right?
Right.
So,
yeah.
Hats off to you guys for an incredible month for both of you. So truly, I mean, great job.
So
hey, I have a random question. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to ask. I was
going
to ask if the kids get into it. Like, do they go with you guys? Do they help with the trivia, stuff like that?
Help with the trivia? No, I guess we're both very we're like, don't give them the opportunity, I guess. But they love to open mystery boxes, and I guess sometimes, yeah, or like afterwards, and we'll be like, hey, did you know this or whatever. I love that I've learned so much from this game, so I love teaching them about it too, you know, random things. My 12-year-old son is just a little like history fact buff. Like, he just reads random facts and likes to just be that guy, and so he loves like population things, or you know, so then he'll just you know, can tell other people random random countries. I don't know, but he digs that.
Hey, he's in his sponge era. Just let him regurgitate it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We like to all, you know, it depends on like the day or month of year or whatever, but we, you know, we all go walks or bike rides or skateboards or whatever as a family. So they're often with. During March, my husband wanted to go do all of his walking quests at like 3 a.m, so not so much then, but normally we like all walk together after school, and so yeah, they're definitely into it.
That's 3 a.m, huh? I can't imagine it was warm.
No, but it's not warm at 3 p.m. either. So
yeah,
not much of a difference, I guess.
Yeah,
it started getting warm here. It was like, I think it was actually like 85 degrees here today.
Oh,
that was insane,
dude.
I mean, just
better weather than us right now.
A few like last week, it was like 40 during the day. It's just like all of a sudden, I don't know.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
I think 35.
Oof.
Right now, yeah. Oof. No, thank you.
I wouldn't want to do any walking quests in that.
I know, man. I have so much respect for all of you guys that live in colder climate areas and walk, but like not only that, and complete all 8. It's
right.
What?
Yeah, I think that's why I mean, one of the reasons why I never did prior to now, because I mean, you guys know, anybody knows that like obviously the Midwest gets a lot of snow, and we'll have like blizzards for days, or even if it's not a blizzard, it's still, there's 2 feet of snow on the ground and it's freezing, and like you have to bundle up, and like I'm always sweating my butt off by the time we get back. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Not my favorite thing to do in
peeling
the winter.
Yeah, peeling off the layers, like, oh, it takes 10 minutes to just take all your like the clothes off, and the shoes, the boots.
Mm-hmm.
So did he do all 8 every day in March?
He had to have.
So except when he went to Canada, he did that in one day. Like, he drove up and drove back.
Wow.
One day. So I don't think he did all of them that day. Like, I don't remember. He did some, but he didn't finish all 8. And then I think the next day also. There was like 2 days. Uh-huh. And then he like immediately dropped, and he was like, you can't get that back. I'm like, yep. I think it was 2. I know it was for sure the one, the day that he went to Canada, and he just assumed that sort of outweighed. I mean, he couldn't do it, you know?
Yeah, right, that makes sense.
One or the other.
Do you happen to know how full the Thunder Bay crane was when he got there? Like, how many pucks did he end up putting in? Because he obviously finished it off.
Babe.
Oh yeah, so he said I missed 2 because of time changes.
How many pucks were in Thunder Bay when he went? There was 42 in. He put 58 in.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember he was super surprised because everybody had said there was only like 16%. But there was more than that. So somebody was putting some in.
Those sneaky Canadians.
Yeah.
Parker Jude, man.
Yeah. Or wait, isn't Little Penguin in Canada?
Yeah, I don't know where.
But yeah, but isn't? Oh,
I have to ask her. Well, you never know, because like you could just like drop in a puck or 2 and
Edmonton.
Well, it's super inconvenient, like where Thunder bay is, because I just kept being like, why has nobody filled it yet? Because he was banking on using that when he decided to do a leaderboard run, initially thought he was going to do it in February. And I just kept being like, well, how do you know it's not going to be filled by the time, you decide to do this? But it really is kind of far from a lot. So
how far is it from you guys?
From us, how long did it take you? 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, basically straight north of us. But a beautiful drive because it's right along all the Great Lake and.
Oh, I bet it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I think it's far.
Couldn't
from,
walk there.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the
wherever the big hunting groups are in Canada is like a very far distance from.
Got it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Far distances, I guess, are subjective because we drove all the way to freaking New Mexico for our cranes. So.
And how long of a drive was that for you?
Geez. Well, we broke it up into parts, right? But I think it was 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours there, and then we stopped in Colorado on the way back, and Arizona, I think, on the way back too. Wow, I really gotta write that down. That whole month was quite a blur also. Yeah. Very similar to your guys' month too, like with him, driving to Thunder Bay and then you guys going to Milwaukee. Like we also started out and went to Yosemite and then went here and went here, and it was all at different times of the month. Like if we were smarter about this, we would have tried to plan it a little better.
Yes.
But it works. We got it there. So
totally.
It's all better than me. I mean, I had 2 completely empty cranes in Tulsa, which is a hour and 45-minute drive away, and I never put a single puck in them, and they sat empty for months.
Wow.
But there's no Tulsa people at all. We're all Oklahoma City area, so I forget. I think Zach came down and filled one, and was it Loopty maybe?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I mean, we had out-of-state people come and fill them because us Okies were too lazy to go an hour and 45 minutes to get there. So, yeah. And it's a shame
so much
because
to learn. When do they add new cranes, or don't they?
They don't really anymore. There were so there were a set amount that they added in the beginning, and then at one point they added more, and then that was it, right?
50 and 50, I want to say. It was the first 50 were dropped, and then another 50 were dropped. Or am I remembering this incorrectly?
I feel like originally the US had 100 of them. Maybe there were those were done in 2 batches, but then I feel like they added, what was it, 10 more after that?
Oh, okay.
Something like
dang.
that. I could be.
I know that there was one in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, Minnehaha Falls, and Chavo had put a puck in when we were there. Whatever he did, put some in, and then. On the Minnesota Discord, they're like, oh, we're going to finish it soon. So I don't even remember when this was, back the last time I was playing. And so we drove all the way there so that I could be a part of it and add some. And it
nice
got filled an hour before we got there.
No.
So I've never put anything in a yellow ball or a yellow crane. A crane.
Yeah.
So you never got your construction QB.
Correct.
Or blueprint.
Bummer.
Yet.
Yeah, right.
Well,
exactly.
I mean,
never know.
So you're off to Malaysia, or?
Well, that's why I'm well, are they going to add more when it switches to QBverse? Will I have a chance? I can I'm happy to fly places that are reasonable, not necessarily Malaysia, but.
Yeah, because I think all of North America, is full, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of the UK is full.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So the wiki is a little bit outdated. It says there's 100 in the United States and 10 in Canada.
That's definitely outdated.
Yeah. So that was 2021 when those came out, and then almost a year later, March 11th, 2022, 47 new locations were added with El Salvador, UK, Canada, 14 to Canada, 8 to the United States.
Okay, so it was 8.
Yeah, so now we're at 108, I guess, in the States. And then 24 in Canada. Yeah. Interesting. I can't do all that maths in my head, but
a bunch.
Approximately 150 to 175 kilovolts.
Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, now that Thunder Bay is filled, like, got that out of the way, but I have no idea where any of the other ones are at, where they're sitting at. I don't know if Toby Taba ended up like filling an entire one, or if he just like, I don't know.
Didn't he do 2?
And filled them to completion?
Yes. I think someone said 2.
One was complete.
He must have to get
empty
first.
To full, and the other one had some, and I don't remember how much, but yeah, he filled 2.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that he filled the crane, but I'm still surprised that he placed first when Ad hominem put so much resin into the monument. It like blows my mind, because you'd think like monument points count towards more than a crane. I don't know. Whatever.
Right. Why does the crane not go towards other points then?
Right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Seems strange. But what's up, Renee? Oh, Renee is in the chat. I meant to say hi. Hello, Renee. She says hi, Mama. Hi, Korkio. Hi, MrsChavoChipp.
Hello.
Chavo says
Go ahead.
He says, I thought I sent MrsChavoChipp a long text about just getting to Thunder Bay and having all my questions answered just before I reached Thunder Bay, but I accidentally sent that message to Harris.
Yeah, that happened.
That's hilarious. God. Somebody you're like competing with on the leaderboard too.
Which I think he's like been pretty open and honest and like weirdly forward with everything he's been doing. Well, during March with like Harris and other people up top. But that was so funny when he texted me like, I just sent this exact text to Harris. I'm like, could have waited till you got there, babe.
Right.
It's funny. A similar thing happened to me on my first date with my boyfriend. Like, I went to the bathroom and I was texting my friend about how nervous I was and how he was cute and I thought it was going well. And I sent that to him.
Our brains do silly things sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he was very happy to receive that text message.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Hayes says Illusion Weaver said future cranes will just be builder points.
Oh.
And not the monument. The monument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sense. And PBL says apparently any crane not filled before Cubiverse will be switched to builder points then.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting. Wait, so we don't get builder points if we've filled crane? They're not retroactive? Is what I'm reading from that.
I don't
know.
Oh, we've got W.R. Willem in the chat. He says,
what's up, W.R. Willem?
He says the crane update has been requested by the wiki. Mods have told me that they've asked the devs, hoping we'll get one once they're back in the office tomorrow.
That'd be nice. Renee, if you're still listening, maybe you can put in a good word for us for a quick crane update. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hayes said there's 5 still in Malaysia. So,
wow.
I think him and Toasties are trying to plan a trip at some point. So, maybe you can tag along with them, MrsChavoChipp.
I'm so new. I fall for everything. So, like, are they actually? Because I watched Harris's Bean Report. I'm like, babe,
you're right, actually.
And like, what's that? And he was like, it's April Fool's, and I just don't know what to believe. But I would take one.
I would trust anything when it's not April Fool's Day, and it's April 2nd, so I think we're good.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that wasn't an April Fool. I don't know. They're both kind of crazy about Coin Hunt World, so I'd assume that there's a tiny joke in there, but a lot of seriousness about actually going.
Hey,
And,
we should do the Coin Hunt Cruise Malaysia edition.
Yes. I would definitely board that boat.
Yep. So, I don't know, maybe.
Harris says, yeah, me and Chavo were pretty transparent about it. I just wished him luck for his trip and reassured him it would give points. Yep. Yeah. Makes sense. Trugoy said that, are we talking about Z1 Dax? He put in like 180 pucks into 2 cranes.
Yeah.
So they weren't, so were they filled? Like he filled 100 and then another 80?
Yeah, it sounds like
that. I think that's how I took. Yeah, like one had some, one was empty. Filled them both.
Okay, got it.
I think he had, because I think he said it on Discord.
Okay, I have been bad at Discord this week. And then this weekend I jumped in on April Fool's Day, and then I was like, nope, back out. Back out I go. I'm like you, Mrs. ChavoChipp. I'm like, wait, really?
Yeah, I know. Like, what's going on?
That's definitely not serious, but this could be serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
So did they
Harris,
do
You almost got me with the dogs, the Coin Hunt dogs. I was searching Discord for just the word dog to try to figure out where this all came from.
I mean, we're the perfect marks for that trick. I mean, because we're all about the dogs. So
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did the wiki put out an April Fool's newsletter?
Oh, I don't know.
So
I haven't read my newsletters in a while.
I haven't. That would be in our email, right? I haven't looked at my email.
Mm-hmm. So funny that you should ask, Korkio, because they were definitely posting on Discord that to check the wiki newsletter that went out today regarding the Easter event that didn't happen last year, but that would be happening this year. And I even fell for that because there wasn't a wiki newsletter. It was just a very clever way of getting people to sign up for the wiki newsletter, which
I love it. I love it.
All right.
How
genius.
Yes.
But
yes.
I think it finally took, like, Kata was in one chat, like, wait, I'm subscribed to the wiki newsletter and I didn't get anything. And somebody was like, weird, you should check your email again. And then I was like, wait.
See, they put a tweet out that said that, and I usually don't see the wiki's tweets, I guess, or maybe I do and they just don't tweet that much, but like I got the notification of that, and I was like, that's interesting. I didn't see the email, but then I was too busy to even like ask about it or anything. I just kind of like forgot about it. But yeah I saw that go through.
I don't think that there was an email. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marlon, but I really don't. Because then I definitely went into my email and like searched for the last email that I got from them, and it was at the end of March, but it wasn't April 1st. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of, yes, ChavoChipp just reminded me that he tweeted a picture of his dog just in case. Your dog is so freaking cute. Oh my God! Tell me about Rory, this beautiful English Mastiff.
Ooh, yes, an English Mastiff.
Go to Twitter right now.
I'll grab him.
Yes.
He's so cute. I love him. Hold on, let me grab him.
I want that. I want to smush his face, and I just want to pet.
I have to find this.
All of the pets. Yes, Loop-de-Luke. I saw your bear tweet. Oh, I also just want to pet bear and Loki. Yes, he's Harris should tweet anyway. Love seeing all the dog pics. Totally agree.
Where can you get in this camera, maybe?
Yes, come here. Sweetie. Oh my God, the size of you. Goodness, he's like bigger than you.
So we have 2 dogs. So we have him. Okay. And then Dia.
Oh my God.
She's also a very cute girl.
Oh my God.
Hello, coin hunters. The best coin hunt dogs.
2 extremely opposite dogs, and I love it.
I love it.
We got Rory a dog for him. Like the place.
Yes, this is Rory's dog.
Dogception.
Exactly.
Petception.
Oh wait, petception.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. So how much does Rory weigh? I have to know.
Like 215.
Whoa.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, no, he's a big boy. Like I wish. Oh, shoot.
I was gonna guess like 150, man. That.
Oh my
that's
gosh. Yeah, because I was
boy.
when he came up on your lap, I was like, oh my
Babe,
god,
come help
like
me.
literally the size of you. Wait, bigger. Wait, so much bigger.
Yeah. No, he's
So cute.
I mean, I'm tall, as you know, like he comes up to like my waist. He puts his head on like my kitchen counter and table, and like he's very
Oh my
big.
god. So
Oh,
cute.
I grew up
man.
with
So he's
English Mastiffs, like in a pack of them. My mom was is an AKC judge and
That's
bred and
awesome.
raised Mastiffs my whole life, so I'm used to it. But I like forget that it's surprising how ginormous they are to other people.
Right? So I'm like, so, you know, on a scale of 1 to beets, how tall is he?
exactly.
Scale of 1 to beats.
So cute. Oh, I love him. More dogs. We need more pictures of dogs.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yes.
even if it's an April Fool's, if everybody just sends in pictures of their dogs, I'm happy about it.
Yeah, nobody should be disappointed by that. Great idea,
Yeah.
Harris. Renee says, cuteness overload. Tell me about it. Get those sneakers back in here. They're so cute. ChavoChipp says, Dia is Rory's chew toy.
Yeah.
Just a
Aw.
little
Good
nibble.
dog.
Just a little nibble.
That's cute.
Oh, sorry guys. This is a perfect time because we've got about 20 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video already, please show your support by liking the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Because I always forget and do this at the end of the stream. So
You said
Just a
that and
quick
it
ad break.
automatically, now there's 14 people watching. It went from 21 to 14
subtle
as soon
about
as you
it.
said that.
jeez. Thanks, guys. All right, maybe I should just stop. Am I trying too hard? Maybe.
No, I love it.
Jeez.
I'm glad you do it because I don't. I'm really bad about asking for stuff like that.
Honestly, it's probably for the best. We'd probably have more viewers if I just shut my big mouth.
now it's at 13. I think you're scaring them away.
Okay, no pressure. It's not like you're gonna. I'm not gonna come after
Not
you
gonna
in your
spam
home. Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe those
Is
were
April
all
Fool's
cat
over?
people. They were cat
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you
I feel like
go.
there's
Yeah.
too much about these dogs.
They were all like they were all alternates of Aperture Cat. They were like
Yeah.
Aperture Cat's YouTube accounts. Yeah.
It was Boba and Rhonda and literally, I
Yeah.
know. I'm watching you guys.
Renee says
smash the like button. Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But back to dog talk just really quick because Hayes said they used to have half shepherd, half wolf back home. Oh, tell me about this dog. Tell us. How big? Half a beats.
Probably pretty big, man.
I don't
We
imagine.
have one of those okay, you guys know Tiger King? That stupid Netflix show. So that's like down the street from me. Like
Oh, wow.
Joe Exotic's like tiger zoo place. And they have a bunch of half dog, half wolves there. And those things are huge. And I've been to the Tiger King's like zoo place before it was a thing and before I knew how bad it was. Like that place is bad.
Yeah.
That was when I first moved here and I didn't know any better. But yeah, they have a bunch of wolves and they're like, you never realize how big they are until you're standing right next to one. And
Wow.
it's interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's scary.
They're
to
so
me.
gorgeous.
Mm.
Yeah, wolves.
Yeah. Like, if there's
Like
not
giant
been hundreds of
coyotes.
years of domestication, like, I don't really trust them. If they're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're big. They're like, it would terrify me much more to see a wolf that is the size of an English Mastiff than just the English Mastiff alone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. You've been prepared for Earth your whole life, and we're not on the same playing field, so.
Hayes says massive. He chased down deer. We lived in the woods.
Wow.
Wow.
My
That's
shepherd
kinda
only
cool.
chased
No
down
wonder you're-
bunnies.
Yeah.
No wonder Hayes is like that barefoot life.
Yeah, I love that. I had a border
Yeah.
collie who used to chase squirrels like literally into the tree. She would like climb, like she'd get going and she'd just climb trees to chase these
Wow.
squirrels.
Yeah, my Sandy does that. Well, did when she was young. She doesn't anymore. Her
Fair.
knees don't
Yeah.
even bend anymore.
Yeah, Marvin definitely tries. He gets like
With his little stubby legs.
onto the yes, he gets like onto the trunk and then he just slides back down. Like, we're never gonna learn. A for effort though, babe.
Mhm.
Chavo says tiger. Joe Exotic is his spirit animal.
What, Chavo?
He's just stupid. Just ignore him. No, he's not.
He's all the glam minus the questionable moral choices. Okay, well, yes. I mean, then I'll take you if it's all the glam minus the questionable moral choices.
Yeah. I mean, how many
Wait.
husbands has Chavo had? Because I'm pretty sure Joe Exotic has had a lot of them. I've met like 2, so
Hilarious. Wait, it's so ironic that Joe Exotic is coming up because I was in the Community Alliance Discord earlier, and Phoenix had posted a screenshot of a tweet that he had posted in response to something that Joe Exotic was like somehow involved with on Twitter. I don't even remember what it was now, and I don't want to Discord and stream, but
yeah, don't do that.
he definitely like Joe Exotic responded back to Phoenix and said like finally someone with brains or something like that, and Phoenix was like, my life is complete, like there's no further
Oh my
This is
goodness.
literally what happened today. So if Joe Exotic starts trending on Twitter,
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame the coin hunt community.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
This is the most I've talked about him since I think the start of the pandemic. So,
Yeah.
and PBL is like, isn't he in jail? I'm like, no, he was definitely on Twitter today tweeting at Phoenix. So
That
no.
doesn't mean he's not in
That's
jail.
Crazy.
Oh, you're right. Actually, good
Huh.
good call.
You know, as soon as we stop talking about smashing the like button and sharing, we're back up to 20 viewers again.
What?
That's a coincidence. That's just
And
bad RNG.
as soon as I
and
mentioned
it'll
that,
come-
it went back down to 19.
Yeah, I have terrible RNG, so that's probably it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh man. Harris says Loki, which is Harris's dog. Loki loves chasing deer. He knows the word deer and goes on high alert whenever he hears it.
Nice.
That's hilarious. Marvin is the same way with squirrel. It is literally like a call word for him.
Brewski's
so
the
funny.
same way
So
with
it's not working
eat.
right now.
Brewski's
Aw.
I
the
feel
same
like
way with
all
eat.
the
We
dogs
say
I
eat.
had before Rory was like high prey drive like that, like would chase animals or be.
Yeah.
Rory, on the other hand, like he will watch. He has no desire. Like we have, lots of turkeys and deer and fox and whatever, rabbit, all the things that come through our yard, and he just watches them. I'm not even a little like concerned. I don't even have to bring him inside because he'll just like watch them walk by. I'm like, if someone was breaking into my house, I don't feel super confident. I think he'd watch.
He just
That's
watched.
great.
Like, what's this guy doing?
Brewski would
cracks
ask
me
for
up.
pets, so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. I have a bunch of guard dogs, but then as soon as you get like one pet from them, they're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What was I even barking about?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, you're just loud at a big old teddy bear, you weirdos.
I'm going for like intimidation factor. Like you don't probably want to break my house if you see him, so we'll just go with that.
Exactly. It's like those signs, beware of dog, and there's a chihuahua behind.
They're aggressive though.
They are.
Oh, I would feel safer with the chihuahua than I do with Marvin. Yes.
I mean, my girls they both sound crazy mean, but they also like are not at all. And it's like the girls, the boys are so quiet and they just want cuddles and they like don't do anything. The girls are fucking loud and they bark at everything.
They're holding it down.
Yeah. Always.
As we do, as the ladies do.
Feed Goat says Sandy, her dog, can't even catch food tossed to her. Yeah. My Sandy is the same way. Actually, I don't know that any of my dogs could catch food that was tossed to them. Brewski would try really freaking hard, and he would fall on his face, and then he would still eat it. But, yeah.
Those slow motion videos, like, really tug on my heartstrings so bad.
I have one of Rory running outside, and his gels are just, like, flopping. Like,
oh, my God.
And his skin is just, like, he has so much skin. But then the other day, I was like, oh, he looks so cute, and like got out my phone and I missed it, but he was running full force and hit the corner of my garage and like broke the siding because he ran into it. I'm like, you're cute. You know, that's what you're going for you. Like, geesh Louise.
You're so lucky you're cute.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Broke the siding of my garage.
Like, is it weird that I want you to send me the video of him running in slow motion?
No, I want you to share it on Twitter so we can all see it. Yes. Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Precious.
I used to have a Rottweiler Chow mix named Gansett, and he was only like 85, 90 pounds. But he got startled by a loud noise one day while we were just like out in the yard, in the field, and he just booked it through some trees and hit a car. He hit the car didn't hit him, and he dented their car door. And he was only like I said, 85, 90 pounds. So I can't imagine what your dog did to the siding, considering that an 85-pound dog dented a car door.
Well, and it's cold too, so it like just snaps easy, you know? I mean, he broke off a chunk that was like 2.5 feet long, probably, like on the side.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah.
This guy. Oh my God, what a beast. I love him. Oh my God. If we ever go back to Vegas, I hope you guys can bring him, because that would be awesome. We could be like hunting with him and Marvin and Brewski down the strip, and everybody would just like clear the strip for us. It'd be fabulous.
Brewski would require like a Red Ryder wagon or something. He would want to be
Rory could pull the wagon.
Perfect.
You know?
There we go.
All about it.
It's going to be like one of those little bike tents, you know, that you can attach to.
Yes.
I have contemplated getting this for Marvin, but
I have also contemplated getting one of those.
Right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Too bad we're not closer. We could just share it.
Yeah. Two birds. It'd be easier to split, but yeah, I think it would be a strong investment. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Maybe they could all hang out in it together.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need like an actual wagon, like a, you know, back in the olden days.
Yeah.
To get all of them in there.
Yeah, probably. Or just like one of the big ones you attach to like ATV or something. That would work.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to say hi to Nelik, because Nelik is in the chat. We haven't seen him in a long time, so welcome back. Good to see you in here. Good to see everybody's coming in tonight, even though we're back down. What's happening? It's like 5 at a time, 10 at a time. It's so crazy. Anyways, I gotta stop watching that number.
No, and that just went down again.
Of course, because I brought it up. Thinking about it. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, Fico says
post slow-mo slobber.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Slow-mo slobber beast. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I'm not gonna lie to you, MrsChavoChipp. I even have it on our notes here. Tell us about your dog. With so many exclamation points, and this is from like whenever Chavo posted that to Twitter. that Twitter post like a couple hours ago, so I was very excited about that.
Always excited about
I'm
dogs.
obsessed with him, so.
Always.
And obviously you guys love dogs, so win-win.
Yeah.
When dog guests on the show? I think we just had our first with Rory.
Yeah.
What was your other dog's name?
Dia.
Dia.
Got her from
Rory and Dia.
a family that couldn't keep her any longer when she was,
Aww.
I don't know. So she was already named. Rory we named. I think it means something along the lines of like the king of redheads or something. It's like a Irish name. I'm probably screwing that up. Somebody will correct me, but anyways.
Has something to do with Chavo's boyfriends or something.
Oh man.
Hilarious. Okay, well, I guess we'll get a little bit back on Coin Hunt topic now, because there are some exciting things. We were talking about Adventure Road, right? Did anybody notice the chromatic paint? I know maybe the two of you are trying to ignore the chromatic paint that's on
There's
the
what?
AR this month.
It's the what? I didn't look at anything.
I didn't even look.
Though I am on tier 2 already.
There we go.
I'm
just
proud of
keep
myself
up.
for that one.
You're right on par, babe. I don't know if there were a month to skip. I'm not sure if it's this month, you guys, because
Really?
Here, wait. Let me open up my game because I want to see what tier it's on. Really quickly.
Now I'm gonna
29. It's tier 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna make it.
But
never gonna make it.
But. Okay, yeah, but you checked. Okay, so you got it. And then I think Hayes, you madman. Where are you? Where are you? Tier 14. Okay, so he's on tier 14 already. So he got the super cool looking display case. And
how super cool looking is it? What does it look like?
Somebody Discord and stream. Or Discord and don't stream. It kind of looks very similar to do you remember the New Year's Eve one? It was like a billboardy looking and had a cool cityscape in the background.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of similar to that one, I would say. Closest.
So I would say this Adventure Road is really interesting. There's a lot of paint.
In totally different order. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of paint. There's a lot of resin. A lot of resin. They're like resin in big numbers. But it starts with a lot of paint. And then, then you've got your, other things. There's a cat blueprint and a tiki blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the chromatic paint.
I kind of looked at it as like, I thought it was kind of all of the same resources essentially, but they put the easier, like the less valuable stuff towards the bottom, and the harder, more epic status resources closer to the end.
Yeah. That could
I
be
don't know. So now I can't remember like how much paint was actually dropping from the month before.
Yeah,
I thought it was all of them.
I know I got a bunch of it because I just remember those are the things I opened. But I also noticed what do they usually pair with the QB at the end? Is it always resin?
Well, that makes me want to screenshot them every month now, so that we would go. Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, has anybody been big brains like MrsChavoChipp and maybe been doing that?
You'd think the wiki would keep track.
Maybe.
Of each step of the Adventure Road? I gotta spend more time on the wiki.
Like maybe somebody's doing a screen capture of just the Adventure Road. That is so smart.
That would be helpful.
I always think that though of the last
well, I don't remember things super well anymore. I feel like I just feel old. And so the other day I was listening to somebody and they were saying like, oh, well, I've noticed that, the Adventure Road things that you have to do towards the end of the month tend to be this or this. And it's like, I would never just remember that, but if I screenshot them every day for like a month or two to just sort of reference. But that sounds like a lot of work, but I'm just saying I'm not going to remember it if I don't do something like that or write them down maybe or something.
Dude, I mean, it would make sense. Honestly, when I first started this, my phone is full of freaking mystery box screenshots. For like 3 months there, I was taking screenshots every single mystery box I got so I could report it to the wiki and like gather that information. And then finally I was like, I have to stop. This is just like, no wonder my phone never freaking works. Like, I've got screenshots of 8 blue key mystery boxes for no reason and like just random stuff. I have a Coin Hunt World like album folder in my phone.
I mean,
but
you can gather them for the wiki.
Information would be great.
You can gather them for the wiki, give them to the wiki, and then delete them. You know.
Yeah, it's the latter that I just forget to do.
Well, so my point
W.R. Willem said he looked into it, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, W.R. Willem.
Fire?
Hey, Fire.
Came in here, buddy.
So I asked that because I noticed that what's paired with the QB at the end is 50,000 resin. And I feel like I've never gotten 50,000 resin from the Adventure Road. I feel like that's a big amount. And like they're preparing us for like the builder stuff.
Really? I
mean, 10,000
feels. No, I think the 50. I think you're right. I think it's actually been 50,000 with the QB because then with the stamp they give you 25,000 if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, well, this one with the
feeling like it was a lot.
With the 5 stamps, they give you 50,000 again. With the treehouse, not the treehouse, the headquarter blueprint. See, I'm thinking about this treehouse that I missed out on.
I do dig the treehouse.
Yeah,
me too.
I wanted it. With the headquarter blueprint, it's 25,000 resin. With the 2 stamps, it's 25,000 resin. And with the 1 stamp, it's 10,000. Okay, Hay says it's always 50,000 resin. Okay, Hoth agrees. Okay, I just felt like it was a lot.
Interesting.
W.R. Willem says found in November and December. 50,000 resin was with the final QB both months. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't gotten it in a while, so that's probably why I didn't realize that. Oh wow.
Feed Goat says she's excited for the 250 key cards. Me too. Those could not drop in high enough batches, truly. Like, jeez. And then just to kick us when we're down, the Adventure Road quests for today are print a marshaller. What's the middle one? Shucks.
2 mystery boxes.
2 mystery boxes, easy peasy. And then equip Pilot George. And of course, I've printed 4 Lauras and don't have George. So,
yay! Wait, where are the key cards? Am I gonna get there? Where are they? Yes, they're at 22. So I probably won't get there. Oh well.
Dang it.
I'm also quite confused. What time is it? Oh, that doesn't make
7:20. Pacific Standard Time.
I have a mystery box available, but I checked it right before we went on, and I didn't have a mystery box available.
Open it. It's going to be 50 blue keys.
But I shouldn't have this mystery box. It shouldn't be here, but I'm going to open it.
Don't say no. Don't say no. Yeah.
Well, open it
before wait. Korkio, if you Wait, wasn't on AR 2 mystery boxes?
Yeah, but this was in my mystery box spot on my headquarters. It wasn't in my mailbox.
Maybe earlier you thought you had.
No, what I'm saying is, like, I logged in before I even started the Zoom call to check to make sure I got my mystery box and to look at Adventure Road to see if I needed to do anything. And then I closed the game, and it said mystery box in however many hours. I just opened that one. It said it had 8 blue keys, and now it says mystery box in 1 hour and 38 minutes. Did I get like a glitch extra mystery box? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't be quiet now. It's too late.
No, maybe not. Uh-oh, something about a contest, a Twitter contest. Give us the deets, chat.
Oh.
What is it?
What?
Something just popped in.
What?
Hoth said, ooh, new Twitter contest. And then I saw a little pop in from Anakura about a new Twitter contest. Somebody want to give us
the Twitter contest says, it's spring and Bitcoin is rising. What will the price of Bitcoin be in US dollars on April 8th at 000 UTC? Equip a color QB on April 5th at 000 UTC to predict. Prizes: participation, 1 contest box. Correct prediction, 10 crystal keys plus 3 contest boxes. So you wear a QB to guess. If you think it's going to be below 27,000, you wear a white QB. 27 to 28,000 blue QB. 28 to 29,000 green QB. 29 to 30 yellow. 30 to 31 red, and above 31 purple.
This is an interesting contest.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like the equipping for guessing representation. That's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess participation, it just means you have to be wearing a color QB to participate. Mm-hmm. And if you're wearing something other than a color QB, then you don't get your participation box, I'm guessing. And then if you are correct with which QB you wear, then you get the crystal keys and more contest boxes.
So how far out we need to predict for which day, and we need to equip by which day?
So the price of Bitcoin on April 8th at UTC. Mm-hmm. So that's April 7th at night reset, right? April 7th at night reset.
Oh, that's the end time. It's not like, it's just like what the price is going to be at the end of moment. Predictions.
Well, no, what the price will be at April 7th at reset, night reset. You have to equip it on April 5th so April 4th by night preset. So
so
April
a few
4th.
days before.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
And it's 3 days before? So so they're thinking, okay, is it gonna go crazy in 3 days? Maybe. So let's go to Uphold and see what the price is currently, because I have not been paying attention to crypto at all.
No, right? I'm like, I don't know. What's everybody going with?
It wants me to update because I haven't been in here. Oh, it wants me to log in. I can't. No.
Chavo, check on Twitter about the contest details. Korkio Trugoy says that just means you didn't get your last mystery box yesterday, which is why you got your extra one today. I'm guessing that's what he meant.
Sometimes if you don't grab the mystery box, it disappears at reset, and then sometimes reappears before the evening mystery box.
Really?
Maybe.
That's what. But I thought that was what you were saying, was you checked earlier before we started streaming and got it already.
Yeah, but you said that you missed one yesterday, right? Or whatever day?
Yeah, I think it was.
So it would be
yesterday.
Weird if you ended up getting it today. Oh, true.
That would be really weird.
Why? Don't delete.
Okay,
he takes it back. Whatever.
Bitcoin currently at 27 and 7 to 800. So if we think it's going to go down below 27, it's white QB. If you think it's going to be about where it is now, it's blue QB. And if you think it's going to go up, you can go anywhere from green, yellow, red, or purple QB.
What do you think, guys? Maybe if we can just collectively buy Bitcoin.
I don't know that we could buy that much. And if we continue to earn it, the price is just going to go down.
Yeah, good question, Figo. What's Bitcoin's all-time high right now?
Oh.
I can't recall.
60.
Yeah, I thought it was 70,000-ish. That's what Chavo said.
Yeah. I thought it was like 60.
Like 68? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
What? You don't have your Bluebee?
Most people can't even bet what it is now because they don't have their Bluebee anymore.
Oh, how the tables turn.
Okay, so I'm either going to have to predict that it's going down or that it's going up by at least a bit because I can't predict it's going to stay the same. That's interesting. Wait, do I have all the other colors? I mean, I can print those if I don't, but...
Hey, everybody go buy my red QB in the auction house. If you don't have one already. It's going for 21 keys. Probably with no bids.
Okay, so I have a yellow, 2 green, 3 red, apparently. Not because I bought one of yours.
No, we both have 3 red because of AR tasks, I'm assuming.
Yes,
that's the only
probably.
reason I printed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Why do most people not have blue? Sorry if that's a stupid question.
Not a stupid
It's not
question.
at all. During the Halloween event last year, the additional epics, so similar to the Black Cat from the previous year, you had the option if you had an array of QBs, and the array was, I think, white, yellow, green, red, purple QBs, and then...
And blue.
And I'm sorry, yeah, blue, obvious.
Yeah.
And the blue QB. And then what were the other...
Both pilots, right?
Yeah, both pilots, and then there was one more, I thought, but maybe it was just...
Skeleton? No. Maybe it was just both pilots.
You had to. Let me double check. But anyways, so you could sacrifice them to the cauldron to get the epic ghost pilot blueprint.
Oh, geez.
And there's no blueprint for the blue one, right? So you can't reprint it. But then also...
I'm listening to you say you don't have it. I'm like, well, I have one. Like, why would I have one if you have one? Okay, this is making sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, Alriad was paying people lots of keys to buy their Bluebees. So...
Mm-hmm. Before this even happened, which was
way
ironic.
before this.
Interesting.
And so now they are super valuable. Well, I mean, not super, but they go for a few hundred keys, right?
Yeah.
Right, because there's no blueprint for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got you now. Okay.
I mean,
the last QB that was included in there was the Air QB also.
Oh, right.
So you had to have been around for the Elemental event or had bought an Air QB from Elemental. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And I did that. So, and I haven't been able to buy a Bluebee back yet. So, yeah.
I just wasn't able to print fucker George. I hate you, George.
I haven't been able to print him yet either. I printed 2 Lauras and I bought a George.
Oh, that's right, huh? You bought it.
I love the QB decks for this reason. Like, I feel like I can't remember stuff, but I love that I can be like, nope, I bought this one. I printed this one. I can just go glance. Love it.
Yeah.
I made a Lepidoctora's QB decks. Yes.
I made a spreadsheet for that myself like a long time ago, but yeah. I also can't predict that Bitcoin's going down because I don't have a white one either. I haven't rebought a white QB. So I have to predict it's going to go up. I don't have any other option.
Ruh-roh. All right, well, let's manifest.
And it's too bad this isn't...
We all want Bitcoin to go up, but we also want it to go down so we can stack those stats.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting, like, this... usually these are, like, popularity ones, like, how, like, the people that... Or whoever does the most cute, whatever. What am I trying to say? Help me out here. Yeah,
like,
my words are not working.
Time it was like the mummy, the whatever, like which one did everybody like the most or put on the most or whatever it was. Yeah.
Or the pretty least, much. Right? They did the least ones. And so like this you could probably predict what people are going to equip just based on what people likely have. It's probably easiest to equip a green, yellow, red, or purple. Probably difficult to equip a blue or a white. So, I don't know.
Yeah, Fire's actually talking about how he can't make himself pay that much for a bluebee. And Marvin's house said, if you want a soul, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you kind of want one, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and Baby Tooth is in here? What's up, Baby Tooth? Good to see you in here.
Hey,
Everybody's
baby.
in here tonight. Everybody came for you, Mrs. Chavo-Chipp.
Oh, geez.
They know you're the better half. That's why. Sorry, Chavo. Love you. Chavo has also been my hype man for in the Discord, backing me the entire way every time I posted really cringy screenshots of my email account in the Discord. Because right before we left for Vegas, I think I crested that 100K marker on emails in my phone. So that's... Guess what? I have a new phone now, and it has a terabyte of storage, so I can house all of that useless information. Can't wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? Uh-oh.
Go to Kevo's Twitter, unless you've already seen this.
Oh my god.
It was posted a few hours ago. But there's a dog in a sweater. It's a Pibble in a sweater.
Mr. Lou!
Yes.
Mr. Lou! Yes.
He is so cute.
He's the cutest. He's also a Staffy. He's the same breed as Marvin.
Yeah.
Aww.
So they have kind of like similar, like big stocky bodies and short little legs, and I just love them.
Yes.
You just want to smoosh their little heads.
He's a little chub. I love the sweater. It's so cute. Anyway.
A Mama Strings original, baby.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Is Kevo in here?
I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Thought I saw him earlier. Maybe he's busy.
I need to get off Twitter. I need to don't tweet and stream or Discord and stream or any social media and stream.
Yeah, right. The only person that's allowed to do that is Mrs. Chavo-Chipp if she's uploading the big slobbery jowls of
slow-mo video.
Cutie Pie Beast Rory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so you mentioned the QB decks. Do you have a favorite QB that you like to wear? Or one that you don't even have yet that is your favorite?
Good question.
I hate to ask, but what are you wearing now?
I don't know.
Sounds so cringy.
Well, right now I'm wearing the one from Adventure Road last month. Because I finally got there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to rock it for a couple days.
Yeah.
I like the ones we got from Vegas. I rock the girl since we've been back from Vegas. But I guess I would say Fire Dragon's probably my favorite because I just strategically buy all of the things over the course of a really long time to finally print.
Nice.
I don't know. Let me think. Let me look at my. What is my
No pressure. We also have. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Fire Dragon's probably my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good
one. Hoth was saying my girlfriend and I saw the biggest pig being walked downtown. It was his service animal. That's great.
Oh wow!
What?
Love pigs.
Hoth is in Florida.
Yeah, pigs live in Florida too.
Well, I know, but
geez.
What?
Pigs are great. They're just as smart. Well, they're smarter than dogs, I think.
Really?
I think they're smarter than dogs. Mm-hmm. They're great pets. They're really big and they don't it's hard to keep them in a home. They're kind of destructive, but they're very smart and they're very friendly. I love pigs. They're not my favorite animal, but I love pigs.
I had pigs as a kid, but not inside. But
yeah.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
Service animal.
So yeah, that's I think the part that's I'm like, huh?
Well, they're definitely trainable. I mean, they're just as trainable as dogs. So I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I think Florida is what's throwing me off also. I would expect this like anywhere in the Midwest.
Like in Oklahoma.
Like, Florida?
Like I said, pigs live in Florida too. Pigs live everywhere.
Yeah. Because they're flying to Florida. Just kidding. Baby Tooth said Mrs. Chavo has a fire dragon blueprint. Jealous. Baby Tooth, where have you been?
Well, where did you get a fire dragon blueprint?
I got it from the Chinese New Year before I like stopped playing.
Wait, the fire dragon or the yellow dragon?
Okay, wait.
The fire dragon's red.
The yellow dragon.
Oh,
the yellow dragon.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I knew you were talking about the yellow dragon, but I did not realize we were calling it the wrong key.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, it's got like fire-looking hair, so yeah, I get that.
It does.
Yeah,
and a little fiery tail.
Which that's also a difficult one to get, so that's still great. I mean, not as hard as the fire dragon because the fire dragon was the year before, and but yeah.
Yellow. Okay. My bad.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Now BBL is saying she saw a giant pig being walked on our beach once. What is going on?
I'm surprised Southern California doesn't have large pig service animals because
exactly. If there were any place for it, it's right here.
Yeah.
Why don't I get to see pigs on our walk? Marvin doesn't count.
I call Brewski a pig all the time. He looks like one.
Yes. Oh yeah, he does too. He sounds like one sometimes too.
Yeah, Brewski sounds like
snores.
A pig every day.
Yeah, Rory too. Really loud.
Yeah.
A really very loud pig. Yes.
Yeah. Brewski sounds like one when he's not snoring. When he's just like trying to like get me to get out of bed in the morning to feed him, he just like snorts at me and to like wake me up. And it's like really sweet. It's like really quiet. He's just like
oh my god. They're just the most lovable little pigs.
Yes.
Love them.
Yeah.
The sweetest peas. Chavo Sip said, "Bae, get your dragons right."
Hey, it's understandable.
He only has this one thing, so it's
they're
okay,
both fire colors. So
I wish I would have just even kept it on my phone and just like semi paid attention, because when I first started playing, it was key booths and 2 boxes every vault, and it was just so different. And then I come back and there's walking goals and all these so many new QBs that if you don't like do the event or at least are present for it, it's a lot to like learn and remember where it came from, and you know, even things that are common are super rare and go for a lot, or you know, so I'll get there.
Yeah.
So wait, do you need to still buy football QBs? Because I got a bunch of them.
I think I have like 7,000.
Okay.
Oh god, footballs, not the QBs. Yeah.
The actual QBs. Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, I'd rather buy a bunch of blueprints and give it a go because I didn't print that.
I might have some of those too.
Yeah. We could work something out.
Yeah. What about cats? Did you play when cats? Well, I guess cats came back around again.
I do have a couple cats. I don't know. Let's see. You guys are so good at like knowing what you have.
You say that, and then I'm here looking at my blueprints, and I open it up, and there's this like shiny gold dude, and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I was like, oh yeah, that's my like epic football dude, because we predicted correctly. I was like, what is this?
Whoa, what is the OG doing right here?
I only have like 6 cats. I have a lot of tikis. I think I need like 4 in each group still. I don't have that many football players, soccer players, whatever. I think I have like 6 or 7 of those also.
I actually
when I
don't
first
have
started
any of
playing-
those blueprints.
When I first started playing again, then I was like just buying random QBs here and there, so that I could equip them for Adventure Road, I guess, mainly. And whatever, I didn't have them. But then now I'm like, I really should just be printing or trying to or saving up. So if I ever had a chance at a leaderboard run, I think if the blueprint still exists by the time I were to do it, I would have an advantage because there's so many I haven't printed. You know?
For sure. Even if they were like a bunch of commons, it would still kind of help you in a sense because you could stack them, right?
Right. That's kind of my thought, but I don't know if it'll ever pan out that way. But yeah, so then it makes me not want to buy unless, you know, they're ones that there's no way I could get my hands on a blueprint of them.
I mean, I do the same exact thing. And I have so many blueprints I haven't printed. Like the leprechaun I haven't printed yet. I've got the pizza, the ice, the summer, like all the Pat Morita, the witch, like all of the blueprints that I got, I never printed them unless I had to. The Tiki Chief. Let's see. What is the tiger? Did I?
You never printed the Tiki Chief? That'd be my favorite.
I haven't either. Yeah, no.
Oh, you didn't print it either?
No.
You guys went to Hawaii and did the whole quest and then didn't print?
It's an epic print. You gotta hold on to that one. I'll print the commons all day long. I'll print epics if you have to have them for the quest line, or for any quest chain for events. But if there's absolutely no reason to print it other than bragging rights, I'll save it for. Who knows when that leaderboard run is gonna happen? But
right.
You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
smart, super smart.
I have the sneaky seal I never printed, and the wombat I never printed, and and then there's the randomizer ones that like, you know, like the ugly sweater. I printed one, but there were two others that I haven't printed. So I mean, I've got a lot of prints saved up.
Such a love-hate relationship with those randomizer blueprints.
I know.
It's kind of cool if you can like hold on to one print, but it's also not cool if you are holding on to it and then print the same thing again. You're like, ugh.
I like the ones though that are like that, like the ugly sweater. Yeah. Where like you still keep the blueprint though, right?
Yeah, totally.
As opposed to like the tiki or the soccer, where like you might get a double, but then you have to get another blueprint. That's more
it disappears.
But burns. The ones where you keep the blueprint, the resources for those are much harder to get, right? So, yeah. Okay, hold on a second.
Harris which blueprint, Harris?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What Harris is talking about. She says you guys could be making so many keys off that blueprint. Oh, she's probably talking about the Tiki Chief.
Yeah.
No, I know, but the Ethereum is so expensive. There's no way it's profitable.
And the Koa wood.
Well, the Koa wood's actually cheap. I like stocked up on it when it first came out on AR.
Why didn't you
tell me? I was like, all right. I talked about it on stream.
Oh, you did tell me, and I forgot. Okay, that's fair. I believe you.
Because it was like, why not? Like, if people are gonna throw their Koa wood in the shop, and I have one of the blueprints, I'll pick this up for 30 keys. Why not?
Right. Okay. Auction house, Koa wood. Let's see if anyone's selling it right
now. There we
go.
Yeah, is that what you're talking about, Harris? Yeah. The Anthurium it's like blood. It's kind of crazy.
There's 50 Koa wood for 3 clocks at 49 keys right now. Which, yeah.
I definitely got it for less than... Well, when it first came out on AR, and I don't know if that was like the first month AR came out, and everybody was like, whoa, Koa wood's on it. Yeah. But there wasn't much attention drawn to it yet. Like, I think we had still been just the second group to have gone. So no other groups had gone yet. We didn't have like too much competition. So I just like bought some. I think I'm up to
How
like
much
300.
do you need for it?
Only 100.
Really?
Oh.
And I have 300 right now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's only 100.
Gotcha.
Well, have you been getting the Anthurium in Adventure Road every month though? I mean, you should be have been stocking that
but
up
not
too.
Definitely not enough to like be selling Tiki Chiefs.
Right, right.
Like, I don't know. I'm not like the Rolex factory of Tiki Chiefs right now.
And there's no Koa Wood this month, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Hayes says my Tiki Chief is in the auction house right now.
Yeah. How much is it selling for, Hayes? Is there a bid on it? I'd be curious.
Let's find out.
Because I also, a red key, if that's what you get back, I don't need that either. So it's not something I really want to sell right now.
I could totally use that. That would get me a bluebee.
A red key? Think smaller.
I don't care. I'd pay a red key for a bluebee. Like if I had nothing.
No.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh my god.
That would guarantee I'd get it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I know I can get one for less, but.
Do you think we'll get to choose, or like have a bank system, or one of the structures could whatever to like not get red back from auction items or yellows if you didn't want them? Do you think that'll ever be a thing?
I don't think they'll do that.
I don't think
it makes sense for them financially. Like I think that would make them pay us out a lot more money.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only because that has been like a mechanic that's been asked for like
a long time.
I would imagine, yeah.
Years, where it's like, come on, man, like let us break these down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's working. It's working. So Fire says everyone in the chat is listing bluebees for Korkio right now. So there's going to be a rush on people listing them, so they'll be extra cheap so I can buy one even cheaper than I normally would.
Everybody's like, I'd sell my bluebee for a red key. Hell, I'd sell it for a red key, but I don't.
That's great, y'all. I don't have a red key. So good luck getting a red key for that.
Hawk says, don't do it, Crash. Okay, see, literally, like, you're selling a Tiki Chief for a red key, right? And then buying a bluebee with that? No. No. In what world? No.
Yeah. So his Tiki Chief doesn't have any bids on it, and his starting bid is 3,000. And it's got three clocks.
That's kind of a high starting bid. I'm not gonna lie, and it's a high starting bid because the Ethereum is so expensive, and I totally get that, Hayes. But that's what I mean is, Harris, I really don't think that we could be making like keys off of the Tiki Chief right now. It's just like not it.
Ooh, this just in. There's a lot of 2 bluebees with 2 clocks on it for 105 keys.
2 bluebees. Okay, Alriad, go off.
I'm buying it. I'm bidding on it anyway.
MrsChavoChipp is like, me too.
Yeah, everyone. I should have kept my mouth shut because now everyone's gonna bid on it. But yeah, I want that.
PBL and LBS said, I'm just mad I sold my other one for a yellow when Alriad was buying all the extras. Dude is gonna be rich.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so we've had a couple players that do stuff like that. So we've had Alriad and his bluebees. We have Limpy and his OGs, right? Who else has their? I feel like
Jason J and his green cubies.
Yeah, which that's a little silly.
It's totally silly.
Yeah, and then I kind of feel like I mean, we know Manel has made a name for himself with the leprechauns, even though he hates it. And then Beats has kind of made him a name for himself with the Foremans, even though there are more Foremans than just Beats, but like he talks about it a lot. So, but I don't. Is anyone else associated with the like collecting or selling cubies like that? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, the only person that comes to mind is K-Hag being the first to have the RNG.
Yeah,
and he was
Gia with the black cat, right? Wasn't she like
the snowman,
snowman,
and Chill, and then her and Manel with the black cat. Yeah, they sell quite a few of those. It's impossible to get blood.
Wait, Chavo has 12 green blueprints?
What?
Why?
Do you? I guess he does.
Why? I mean, wait, actually, don't even. He probably bought them for like 25 keys, and it just made sense. Yeah, it was just like they were cheap and they were blueprints. Yeah,
that's funny.
Everyone, he just says everyone has their thing. Okay, I guess if that's your thing. I'm thinking about it. I mean, maybe it kind of makes sense. Like maybe something happens where we all of a sudden really want our basic color blueprints for some reason, and there will now be a chunk of people that don't have theirs all at the same time. And so when you list one, it's going to sell for a lot more than what you bought it for. So maybe that works. I don't know. Maybe the next time it says, like, anytime the thing of winning an item in the auction house comes up on the adventure road, I ignore it because I know I'm not going to pay enough attention to be able to win a thing. But now maybe I should try to win the, like, basic color blueprints. All right, Chavo, I'm coming for you.
We're coming to steal all your green blueprints.
Return bid keys. Who outbid me? Let's see. Trash tube. Lay off, man. Lay off.
We know you're in here. So funny. All right. Oh, and he more than just like upbid it by your standard. He upbid me extra. Just to prove a point.
Here I go. Trying to outbid Trash Tube. Okay.
Oh, man. Well, Hoth is saying that he has 2 pumpkin cubies, so that's his thing.
That's great.
I love you, Hoth. You're so great.
I mean, if the max you have of a QB is your thing, then I'm all about boba, I guess, because I've got
right.
14.
Jesus,
oh, wow.
Korkio.
Wow.
Sell those things.
Well, I tried to, but no one buys them.
Oh.
So
okay, so you gotta like sell like one a day. So eventually in the month it's gonna be win an auction item and somebody goes for that. And you kind of balance your costs.
Remember to list things like when the Adventure Road makes me. So if I list it then, it just doesn't sell. I don't know. Who wants a boba? Or I also have, I mean, it was close. I guess I'm a boba person because I have 14, but I also have 13 Rondas. So,
oh, wow.
Like,
just from printing that many?
Yeah.
That's
insane. Wow.
Harris, delete it.
I think I printed like 30 or something.
Don't even say it out loud, Korkio.
What?
Don't.
What?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Wait, what? Oh, no.
Harris made a comment, and I need her to delete it.
Shut up, Harris.
Even though it's still gonna pop up in the stream anyway. It'll live on, but delete that. Don't put that in the Discord,
crazy.
Please.
Yeah, I was not around for that, and I don't know if I could do it. Like,
it was tough, man.
Give that. Oh man, I don't know.
If you want to see what it feels like, lucky. You can go back in our video history. We have some shorts of both of, I think. Oh, no, because you didn't do it, but I have a short of me sacrificing all of those into the cauldron, so you can see what it looked like. And I think I, like, quivered on the blue one. I was like, I don't know. Yeah.
She's like about to put it in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should go buy one first. Oh.
Yeah. Usually when we complete quests, we'll, like, screen record us completing them, so you can probably go back and see a few of those.
I wonder if I still have mine from getting the black cat. QB. Be interested.
Oh yeah.
I need to go check, actually.
That's not uploaded, so totally if you have it, we should do that.
Years ago. It's super relevant now, but I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harris, what the heck? You don't have to be Kata's extension of unpopular opinions. It's okay. Right. We love you just the way you are.
Well, I'm gonna buy a bunch of those just in case now.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Now that Harris has thrown it out into the ether.
Right?
ChavoChipp said, no take backsies.
Chavo, look where you started.
Oh no.
Wait, what the hell are these people doing? Oh, someone got smart. Well, not exactly smart, I guess. So I was just looking at the blueprints for sale in the auction house, and I sorted it by price because I figured, okay, the basic color blueprints are going to be all the way at the bottom. But as I'm sorting it, I see what's all the way at the top, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum blueprints. The Bitcoin blueprint with one clock is at 4,438 keys. There's no bids on it, but someone thought, I'm going to list it for that many. But didn't this Twitter contest like just get announced?
Yeah, is it at 3 clocks?
It's at 1 clock.
Oh.
There's one at 1 clock. There's another one at 3 clocks that's at 3,495 keys, also no bids. There's an Ethereum one at 3 clocks for 3,495 keys, no bids. And then there's a Bitcoin blueprint at 2 clocks with a bid on it, 2,227 keys.
Oh my God. I will print all the Bitcoin QBs and then sell off my blueprint if that is seriously what people are paying for it. Really?
Wait.
Oh, Chavo says Korkio.
Why is Chavo wanting me to be quiet?
Is that Chavo's bid?
But,
no.
But like,
is
even
it?
with this...
What? Is it?
Even with this Twitter contest, though, you don't even want the Bitcoin QB. You want the color QBs.
Yeah, you don't need it.
So why is this a thing? What's going on with the Bitcoin and Ethereum QBs? Is this something I don't...
No, well, Harris is saying they've just been like super expensive lately. Probably because crypto's about to get like pretty much banned in the US. And so people probably think the blueprints aren't coming back.
Right.
That's my guess. Like,
I mean, I've got so many duplicates of those, and I put them in the auction house and they don't sell. So maybe I'm going to start freaking selling them because...
Wait, your Bitcoin and Ethereum QBs don't sell?
No. Because there's always so many of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta find like that. Ethereum, there's somebody that's like selling off a shit ton of Ethereum QBs. They've totally ruined that market. But Bitcoin, I feel like there's some margin that you can squeeze in. But yeah, it depends.
Yeah. Well,
hey,
anyway.
Kafarabo, welcome. Good to see you in here again.
Some people are crazy, I think. That's a lot. There's some good blueprints for sale right now, though. There's an air and a water QB blueprint for sale. Those are usually hard to come across. There's a USA and a Canada.
Wait, how much is the air going for? Ooh, wait.
Air is...
Hold on.
So its starting bid was 20 keys. It's already at 400 keys, and it's got 3 clocks left.
Oh, see, that's something I'd throw a red on.
Really? You'd throw a red on an air blueprint?
Mm-hmm.
The elementals, right? Like you said.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm gonna hate myself for even saying this on stream, but that is, in my opinion, the best selling like
best money
QB
maker.
Yeah, best money maker, because I fucking hunted my face off for that event. And so I've got like 10,000 air crystals.
Plus we keep getting them in Adventure Road every month too.
Shh. Not going to be the best moneymaker if we keep doing that. No problem. It will come back. I will get no less than a yellow key for each QB that I sell. And personally, I feel like for how much resources I have and, we're getting stuff back, I don't mind paying for air hearts or whatever and getting the air crystals in Adventure Road. Like, I think that's the moneymaker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cheapest basic color blueprint right now is I'm going the wrong direction. No, this way. Okay. Sorry, never mind. I haven't come across one yet. I came across one, but it was expensive. It was a yellow blueprint, and it was like 100 keys. All right, okay.
Yellow?
There's a yellow blueprint for 40 keys with 2 clocks left.
Wait, 40 keys, 2 clocks left. Maybe? I don't know,
man.
I mean, I guess if you think you're going to have to sacrifice it later down the road, then that's cheap, right? But I still don't think they're going to make us sacrifice blueprints. I'm like, wait. They just came out with chromatic paint. How are they going to make us sacrifice blueprints now?
I don't know. It's the only basic color blueprint for sale.
The only one?
It's the only one.
There's no reds, greens.
No, there's probably QBs, but blueprints, it is the only basic color blueprint for sale.
Okay, bet on it. Fuck it.
I already did.
Oh, okay, good. One red key.
No, it's now going for 45 keys. There are apparently a lot of the World Cup like footballer blueprints. There's a chunk of 15 in the auction house right now, and there's a bunch of lots of 3. There's a bunch of tikis and cats of the blueprints too. So, but yeah, there's a lot of 15 going for 105, which is pretty reasonable. But there's like a chunk of 3 going for 20.
That's not shabby at all.
Yeah, I mean it's got 3 clocks on it, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, someone let Brewski in. Brewski, what are you doing?
Uh-oh. Is he going to make an appearance?
I don't know that I could. I can't lift him up here, and I can't move my camera because it's attached to my computer.
Fair enough. Brewski, we love you.
He's under the desk looking for crumbs right now. As is
such
tradition.
A good boy. Yes, such a good boy.
Fire just outbid me. Fire, what the hell?
Fire, stop it.
Between
Wait, but he's making a leaderboard push.
Oh, he is?
Fire is. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he is. That's why he's at the top of all of the leaderboards right now. Fire, do you want to spill your beans?
That would explain why he's in here. He wants to see if we're talking about him and what all the
or what everybody else is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nelly said, floor snacks.
Yes. Yeah, floor snacks. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can.
Same, boo.
You know what? I think I can. Brewski, come here.
Do it.
Come here.
Come on, sweet boy.
He went and laid in the bed now.
Boy.
So.
Aw. That's okay. Marvin is doing the same. He's just like pancaked.
Okay. I think I can make this happen. Come here, buddy.
Oh my goodness. We're taking the camera. Let's go.
There he is. It's kind of dark down there. Hold on. Let's make it brighter. Let's make it brighter. Where did you go?
Brewski, where are you?
Aww.
The camera doesn't want to show him.
We need like the lightning to come in through the windows.
No, there's no lightning. It's just how it like blurs out the background. Sometimes he's part of the background and sometimes he's not.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, baby.
Aww. Hi. I see a little smile.
Oh, he's always smiling. His face is so white. It's crazy. He used to have a brown face with a white streak down the middle, and now he's got such a white face. He's so old.
Well, dogs are the best dogs.
They are the best.
Are you leaving? Oh no, he's looking for crumbs under the other desk.
Okay. He said it's enough camera time for now, Mom.
Yeah. Now
I'm
let's
already
see if
hungry
I can
again.
get the camera back working again. Oh, look at that. Nothing
Yeah, you're
lost.
good.
Great.
It's like a magnet.
Good job.
Chavo said he started picking up the BPs because of the initial NFT promises.
Ah, okay.
Oh, just to have okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Harris said, yeah, I wanted to buy the elementals back when they were going for like $80 or 80 keys. Why did I say $80? 80 keys a blueprint. I was so key broke back then. Oh man. Yeah, Nellick said smoosh for Brewski.
Speaking of smush, did you guys see my buddy quest with Smoosh? He did like a little video, an instructional video on how to do a buddy quest thing, and because we had a buddy quest, and I used my big phone to get like screen recording of the game on one side and the camera on the other side, and that's like 2 seconds in the beginning of his little video, but I guess that inspired him to do a what's it on TikTok? A TikTok video. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that was fun.
Cool.
I love Smoosh.
Yeah.
He's the bomb.
Yeah. It's funny, like, when every time I talk to him, he tells me what he's doing on his hunt, and it usually involves, like, getting a haircut and then sitting down in, like, his spot to smoke a joint or 5 while he waits for you to show up.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, take your time. I'll be here.
Yeah. He's like, no rush. You know, I've got like a bunch in my bag. So just, you know, whenever you show up, I'll be here. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, if you're going to be running late, let me know. I'll just have her take her time with the haircut.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So
all right. Good night, Fire. He says, Fire says, ooh, missed it. I'll have to watch it. Gotta run all. Good night. All. Night, Fire.
Night, Fire.
Ooh, I'm going to go for a quick bathroom break. Is that okay, you guys?
Yeah.
Anybody else want a bathroom break? Okay, go. You guys go.
Okay. Okay, so let me, while she's gone, oh my gosh, that's so bright.
Really bright.
I was going to look up the question she had put together for you. Oh, I have a question. So you were casual and now you're not casual. Have you connected upholds?
No.
No. Do you know how much you have saved in the game? Is it
not very much?
Not much. Because you were buying Adventure Road, right?
Yeah. So that's what Chavo kept telling everybody at Vegas, was like, she doesn't even have $20 in crypto and she's been playing for a year and a half and like whatever. I randomly look it up, you know, like just Google and how much I have and whatever. But I don't have very much because I was buying the crystal keys.
Right. Did you smack him? I would smack him.
Okay.
Though I would say like it's not that uncommon because like I was talking to someone in our area who's been playing since before me. So like since basically the game started, and they're just not playing very hard. And they said they maybe have like $100. And I was like, how is that possible? Because like I've been playing since maybe like 6 months after them, and I somehow pulled out somewhere around like $3,000.
Oh wow.
But I was obsessed for a while.
Yeah.
Like crazy obsessed. But yes, I mean, you can, if you work hard, you can make a lot of money. And if you're casual, you could be surprised how little money there is, especially if you spend it on Adventure Road, which I've started doing.
It's crazy to like have to pick, because again, I'm sure most people were playing then too, but like we used to get both boxes and would get crypto. So that was like intriguing for me. So when I came back, I have to pick. I'm like, well, I want the resources because now I'm like into the game, you know?
Yeah.
So I rarely pick crypto.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
You
But
pick
maybe if I
paint
started
over crypto.
taking it, yeah, I guess.
Wow.
It sounds like you're trying to like build up your resource
Well, right.
stash, right? Because a lot of people have, I'm sure, like Chavo, for example, has double digits in paint,
So he
like
also
double
has
digit
never,
thousands. I mean,
he's never taken any money. He doesn't have an Uphold account either.
Oh.
So for a while, you know, I was the nagging wife that was like, what are you doing? You spend so much time on this thing. I've never seen a dime of
Right.
whatever. But I mean, he paid for the Resorts World with in-game crypto.
Right.
Like, you know, us to go to Vegas for 3 nights didn't cost us anything. So that I was
that's
like,
amazing.
okay, enough. I have no idea how much he has outside of that, but I think that was like, I mean, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of justified all of his
I was
crazy.
like, okay, fine. I finally like get something from this from him playing.
And not even just a trip to Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I know, it was so fun. It was awesome. And then like we used he used his miles to pay for his airfare. I fly for free. It was a very fun, cheap, awesome weekend to check out Vegas for the first time, you know. Not
Yeah.
I don't know. He got into a debacle with some guys on the Minnesota Discord. They tend to be like pretty negative, as I'm learning can happen in Discord in different places, but they're like, he was like, it didn't cost me anything for that, for example, or whatever. And
Yeah.
I get that other people disagree with that, the way that we justify that. Like, it's not money out of my pocket if it was never in my pocket in the first place, you know, which is just how we think of it. I get that other people don't agree with that. But if it's not literally coming out of my checking account, I didn't have it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the
Also,
way I
I mean,
see it.
there's, yeah, exactly. Like, people tend to negate the fact that, like, sure, we spend gas money or time or whatever, make a list of all the things that we miss, but at the same time, like, the value of being able to spend a weekend like with
Totally.
a bunch of people that you can instantly call friends and like have that paid for by a game.
Totally. And like,
Please tell me what other game does that.
Always, you know, like I'm happy to, if that's a form of current, I mean, time is valuable, right? Like, but gladly.
Time is
But
money.
I use time to get exercise and learn new things and do something as a family, or go to Vegas and meet a bunch of really cool people, you know, like.
Yeah, you had fun doing it, like, while you were building up that reserve of stuff that was paying for an even more fun weekend. Like, what?
But I
totally
have a feeling
get
if I were to like
that.
try to make money hypothetically, you know, and connect and uphold, like, it would probably motivate me more. I'd probably hunt a lot more, you know, and not.
It did that for me at the time. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, I've got this crypto and Uphold now. If I want to convert it into dollars, which I don't want to do it now because the prices are low and it's worth a lot less than when I earned it. But even when I do want to, it's going to cost me fees to convert it. So I'm going to lose a chunk of it just from that. Like, I think it's smart to spend your in-game money for Vegas because there's no fees associated with it. And like you said, it never came out of your pocket. You didn't have to spend anything.
Right. We didn't. And well, his money is my money, you know.
Mine is yours, baby.
Like, have fees. We didn't lose anything on that, you know. But I get it. I mean, whatever works for people. But when I went to Vegas, that was like news to me that people were just like weekly earning money, you know, or taking money out, getting, however you would word that, getting money from the game. You know, that was
getting their payouts. Yeah.
Weekly? Yeah. Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, like, on a slow week when I was hunting, you know, a good amount, I'd probably get anywhere from $70 to $80 a week. And then when it was an event, I would get about $150 a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a really, now granted, I was hunting
a
ton. I was doing all of the vaults in my area, you know, twice a day. But for a game, like, that's insane, right?
Oh,
yeah,
totally.
like when you're like having fun doing it, like,
yeah.
and learning shit, and now we're like exercising in order to like make that happen. Like, I don't know, it feels like a no-brainer, but I don't know. It seems like their loss situation. And Harris actually brings up a great point, because she's saying like, it would take me literal years to convert 10K keys to crypto. Only chance I'll get to cash out on that level was something like Vegas. And I mean, IT guy did a similar thing, right? Like, he had been talking about it for many months, that if and when Coin Hunt Fest happened, he was going to sell whatever it took in order to get the purple key, in order to be VIP and have that whole weekend taken care of. And I think everybody who did that, even paying for general admission tickets, like you had said earlier, Korkio, like, definitely got their money's worth. For sure.
Oh, definitely.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So
just in the room for 3 nights. I mean, without counting anything else, you know?
Yeah.
Totally. Totally.
I love that.
I imagine it'll be. Sorry.
I just love that was even an option. They didn't have to allow that to be, I guess, you know? So I'm super grateful that they did. So same thing though. I want to like purple key next year then, if there's going to be one every year. But then I'm sure they'll limit the size of VIP and everything. But
I think it'll probably be more expensive. I don't know if it'll necessarily be limited, but I do think it'll probably be more expensive.
Well, it was limited this time, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely it was.
So like, it was like 20 people and there was 200 people there.
It was about 20 VIPs and then an additional 100 people. I think after all of the purchases happened and then refunds and all of that good stuff, we ended up with about 100.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited if they do one next year.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it makes so much sense for them to let you buy your stuff with keys. Well, let me think about this. No, it doesn't make sense for them to let you buy your stuff with keys, because they're spending money that you possibly would never convert into crypto. They're spending more money that way. So it's,
I think it might all go down a little bit differently next time.
I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, it's the first, right? So
totally, things were learned.
I
feel like you probably have the upper hand by unlinking or not having uphold to begin with. I don't know, for multiple reasons, right? Like structures and building stuff is gonna, if you're not on iOS, you're gonna have to use your in-game currency in order to buy the crystal keys, in order to buy all of these things. So it makes sense that more people are unlinking and not doing the weekly payouts, but I imagine all of the people who are in it for the crypto are definitely still doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
I definitely don't plan on linking until, like, at least till after QBverse.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much unknown, right? So I just...
Yeah.
It's actually, like, so refreshing to get your perspective on this. Coming from somebody who's, like, been in the game for probably, I would say, like, a little over a year, right? It was Chinese New Year event. Yeah, last year. So, you know, you've been around for a little while. It started as a casual, but, like, to get the perspective of not a super crypto-centric person or game-centric person.
Right. Yeah.
You kind of meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really like this game. I'm jazzed for when you can cash out like into gift cards and stuff, because I get that there's a need to have more players, and that opens it up to a lot of people. Like a lot of my friends would not play this because they don't have a husband who cares about crypto or gaming. Who, I don't care about crypto or gaming, but I think it's gonna really grow the game. So I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so apparently I missed something huge at Vegas. Hoth says VIPs got their money's worth for Trent's pole dancing alone.
On the bus out there.
What?
It was so good.
Did anyone catch it on video?
Yes, there's definitely videos.
Good. Okay.
I think the
Toasties?
Coin Hunt Fest. What do you mean?
Did Toasties?
Oh, no.
No.
The Coin Hunt Fest archive has some videos of maybe I might have to DM you some.
Somebody put a video. The Coin Hunt crew put a video up on their first stream after Vegas, and at the end there was a variety of pictures, a little picture recap, and then they had a little clip.
Wasn't really? Trent doing a backflip on the bus or something like that?
That could be.
I watched that, and I don't remember seeing that.
Well, I feel like that's the only place I would have seen it, and I know I've seen it. So I don't know, maybe not.
Oh man. Okay, I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah. Right. There's some good stuff.
Man.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Apparently, Cuckoo Puffs. So Nellick says Cuckoo Puffs told me it won't be as good of a value next time. I believe that. I missed out on the cheap thrills, man.
It was definitely cheap thrills. Oh man.
I mean, that's all Vegas is cheap thrills, right? Yeah.
Sometimes not so cheap, but yeah.
Right.
Actually, PBL and MrsChavoChipp can probably attest to that. At your guys' blackjack table.
Right.
Although in the grand scheme of things, I feel like, $250 at a table for a night of laughs with some fresh friends was totally worth it.
No, that was a blast. I wouldn't change it at all. However, Sunday night, I flew out super early Monday morning. But my husband did not fly out till midnight, and then it got delayed 1 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Oh my God.
Because I didn't know I was able to go until last minute, so he had already booked his tickets, way ahead of time, whatever. Anyway, so Sunday night, I don't remember what time, but long story short, I was like, I gotta get packed up, and I should get a couple hours of sleep. I have to be up super early, go to the airport, all the things. So I did not go out and about, but I woke up to my husband walking into the room at 5
Oh my God.
Said,
my God.
Tell me he's got an Uber or whatever. I don't even know who all, I don't remember who all he hung out with that evening, but he had a blast and whatever. But I bring this up to say, I think it was Trugoy who then taught him craps as well.
God.
So yes, 250 was totally normal and fine and fun for that couple hours we played blackjack, but that was not the extent of
oh no!
in Vegas. Whatever.
Man.
Chavo, you really should have came home with more than one red key. Oh, but that's Vegas, baby.
I was just gonna say it sounds like Vegas to me.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he had
Vegas, baby.
All good.
Man.
And did you say it was
he could hang? I was literally by Sunday night. I was my hip hurt. I was tired. I'm I just want to sleep for a couple hours.
Oh man. Oh, we slept for 3 days straight. By the time we got back home, it was I wish I would have taken the whole week off of work.
Yeah.
I had taken 2 days for recovery time because I just knew oh man, I know it's gonna be 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night, and I'm definitely not used to that. I know a lot of people are, but I've never been that person. So, crazy. It was so worth it, but it was really hard to get back to reality. So
yeah,
I hear that.
Chavo says, "My life is different now. I'm changed."
I love that journey for you, Chavo.
So that was y'all's first time in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it
wow, serious. That's awesome.
Did it like I want your opinion on Vegas as a first timer there, and like whether it was what you expected or not, or
so I guess I had never really had an urge to go to Vegas. Like I always just thought, well, if it like works out for me to pass through on a road trip or something, whatever, I'd want to see it. But I've never like really wanted to go. I'm also not a big gambler. Like I'll gamble, but it's not my thing. So I just didn't. Whatever. Neither of us had been. I thought it was like way better than I expected.
okay.
I thought just all the different casinos and buildings and hotels were just like bigger than I thought, and like cool to literally walk around. I expected to be entertained, like people watching, but I was equally like at just all the cool stuff, like art, whatever. So that was cool. I would love to go back. Like we will go back at some point now, because I would love to check out like Vegas a little bit, because we really didn't. I mean, I know some people have like said pros and cons to this already, but like we were busy with Coin Hunt World for the entirety of the time that we were there, except for the middle of the night when we went out gambling a couple times. But so it didn't leave time to do anything else, which is totally fine. I'm grateful that it made me walk the strip a million times. I got to see all the things I was going to do.
Definitely know what everything is now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like a pro. But I would love to go back, and like there's a lot of things that people have like recommended if I had extra time to do, and I didn't do any of those things. So like I would 100% go back and check it out. And yeah,
Did you get to see Fremont Street at all? Like Old Vegas?
No.
No, we did not leave the strip perimeter.
And see, I'm surprised that they didn't put something there, because like that's like to me that's like the heart of Vegas. Like that's my favorite part of Vegas. I'm not a big strip fan. I really like Old Fremont Street. Like
most of my friends that like go to Vegas on a regular basis stay on Fremont, and like they make more of this ever, but
I kind of thought the same, Korkio. I thought that they would put like one quest over there or something, because you kind of got the sense that there were going to be quests right after you hit the first one. I was like, oh, bet they're going to put one on Fremont. And no, they didn't. It died at Resorts World.
It could have been that it was just too far away. Like there was just too... I mean,
maybe, but
like and time-wise too, like we couldn't have walked there and walked back and like still finish the quest,
right?
Unless there was a million vaults between there, but there wasn't. I feel
where it made sense. Like you'd either have to choose from Resorts World to Fremont or Resorts World to Yellow Vault, and I think that's how they made their choice, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely recommend Fremont Street. If you go back, it's less shiny flashy, but also maybe a different kind of shiny flashy. I think like, I don't know. It's a little bit more low key, but not. It's still Vegas. Like it's still not low key because it's Vegas, but it's not like, people like trying to I mean I haven't been there in years, so the last time I went I just remember walking down the strip and people are like handing you flyers left and right of naked women and like all this stuff, and then you go
just
to
like wearing huge billboards that have we like I think Chavo's like said it on Toasty's thing too, or in Discord or whatever. I've probably said it before, but like I just can't reiterate enough like how lucky we were that we were with Trugoy Bardo and PBL and LBS, because they've been to Vegas many a times. I don't know how many, but like very familiar.
Knew their way around.
So when there was a handful of vaults in a random mall, they were like, "Oh, easy peasy. We know how to get in and out." Whereas like if it was just us hunting, we would have never gotten off the strip to try to navigate, or that was a huge advantage, I feel, to be hunting with people that
It's
like
always good to have friends.
Well, and so I'm saying that too because I remember just being like, I felt the need to people please and like say no thank you or respond to any and every person who approached us or me
on this trip.
And like Trigger's like, you don't have to say anything if you don't want. I'm like, oh duh, right? He like, it's not super.
That's
offensive.
just the Midwesterner in you,
right? Like I'm like, oh yeah, thanks guys, but have a great day and maybe next time. And they're like just keep walking,
Yeah.
Just ignore.
Now I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to put the vacation blinders on. Like, I did the same thing for so much of my cruise. Like, when we were in Belize and in Honduras, it's like people are trying to get you to do the things. And you just, I haven't heard you. I'm not going to hear anything you say. I'm just going to keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you acknowledge them, then they're just really going to pull you in. So you got to just, like, totally ignore them. Yeah. Yeah, but those aren't as prevalent on Fremont. At least they weren't the last time I was there. So it was, like, less in your face, more you could actually kind of relax and like look at what you wanted to look at instead of like it all just being in your face all the time. At least that's how it was then. So anyway,
I'll tell you a quick funny story. So I didn't dye my hair before we left, and I was like, oh, I have to dye my hair because I hate it. I have gray roots. I have a lot of gray hair. And so I'm like, we're walking the strip on Friday when we got there. We got there super early Friday, landed at like 8 a.m. or whatever. So we're just walking up and down, checking things out. And we like go into CVS or Walgreens or whatever it was and grabbed a few things, whatever. And Chavo's like, oh, will this hair dye work? I'm like, perfect. Okay, so we go pay, walk out. Day one, we've been in Vegas for like 2 hours. I pay. We walk out, we're like going up an escalator, and he's like, oh, did you get that hair dye? And I was like, I don't know, I put it all in my backpack and like open my backpack. No, and he's like, because it's been under my arm since I grabbed it off the shelf, and I like was standing right next to you at the register with it like tucked in it, like not even like hidden, like how you just throw it under your arm as you're walking through the store, like a box of hair dye. And he stood there at the register. We didn't pay for it. He never put it down. It was not intentional, whatever. But I'm like, cool, we've been in Vegas for 2 hours. You've already broken the law and stolen things. We're going to jail in Vegas. Like, go back and fix it. And he's like, I'm not going back. Like, you just got a free $5 hair dye. And like, was so proud of himself.
Get rid of the evidence.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh. That's how it started. I was like, we're off to a great weekend. We're breaking laws already. Good.
I mean, it is Sin City, baby. It just like overcame you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, ChavoChipp is like Sin City Chip, and he's like, what? Been under my hand the whole time.
That's funny. Crashman says, Trash Tube, he says, if we go back to Vegas, I'm bringing referral cards to counter the hawkers. That's a good idea.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, someone tries to give you a business card with a naked lady on it, you give them a business card with a QB on it.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Trade. Card for card. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie though, I had like hardly anybody like trying to solicit anything from us. I think for multiple reasons. One, we were walking very fast because we were also
on a mission.
We were trying to make the top whatever it was going to be. Top whatever. We wanted to be the first. Second was I had a giant avatar QB thing of a dog on my shirt. So I think people were like, and on top of that, like the badge with all the pins, I looked like a crazy person.
You looked like a big child.
Like I was going to try something. I was going to try to sell something to them before they even tried to sell something to me. You know, like, listen, here's this game that you can get crypto. Like,
you want to join my cult?
Yeah, exactly. And eventually there were people that caught on like, hey, what's your cult about? Like, what are you doing this for?
Yeah.
There was people that were asking us questions.
Me at Resorts World, like, what the heck is Coin Hunt World? Like, why are all these people walking around with these blue shirts, whatever, multiple times.
Yeah.
So were there a bunch of referrals then at this thing? Like there should have been if people were asking you guys questions.
There had to have been. I would love to know how many they got just off the truck.
Right. I'd love to know too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there had to have.
Yeah, I mean, the truck
I'd be
must
really
have
interested
had
to
its
know.
own separate, like, recordable, like, referral code. So they could probably pull, like, how many referrals does this truck have, right?
You'd think.
Like, why don't we know that? We need to know that.
I'm sure they
That's not
don't
a
feel
not a
like it's
stat.
necessary to share with the community.
Yeah, but it's not a stat that would hurt anyone to know. Like, and I mean, we know this community loves its statistics. Like, we love numbers.
We love our numbers.
Yeah. Okay, Renee, if you're still listening, we'd love that number if you can get it for us. Yeah. Feedgoat says the greased up dudes at the fountain were the hardest to avoid. There were greased up dudes at the fountain.
Intended. That's what she said. All of the things.
Oh man.
Oh, Game Crasher and said, "Such a ninja thief. You didn't even know you stole it." Hilarious.
Cannot believe him.
PBL says, "When in Vegas."
So then when I did the memory card thing first, I was like, this is your karma, Chavo.
It seems that we were
that
correct
amongst others.
even more than we thought we were about the better half part of this title.
Yeah.
Right.
Chavo
I
is
don't
a
break
thief.
the law, turns out.
In foreign
Listen,
lands,
though,
nonetheless.
Right. Yeah.
If Vegas comes looking for you, we will edit this episode. No questions asked. We got your back.
Mhm. Okay, I don't know if Trash Tube's just saying this or if he actually knows, but he says the truck had Illusion Weaver's QR referral code.
Oh, that makes sense.
Trash Tube. Is it still April Fool's? I don't.
No, it's the second. I mean, someone could have been chatting about it in the Discord. Maybe he actually saw that, or maybe
They
he's
should
just
have
randomly
done,
saying that.
like a contest, and then whoever won got their
Right.
referral code put on the truck or something.
That would be
cool.
smart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead. Go. You say it.
Hoth says, Jay and Hawk said he came back from Vegas with a bunch of those lady cards for Crypto Nerd. Oh, man. Did you get any lady pins for Crypto Nerd? Because we had some of those, right? The ladies of the hunt pins.
Yeah, I didn't
Different
know I was
lady
supposed
pins.
to collect stuff for Crypto Nerds, so no. I got the lady pins for my fellow lady of the hunt. And that is all.
Trash Tube says we needed more blue shirts for the naked folks.
I don't think they would have taken them, Crash Tube.
Yeah.
I wore a dress
Crash
with like a pretty high slit Sunday night for the award ceremony. I was like super awkward when I walked up because I don't know, I was wearing a dress with a super high slit, but my husband was like, everybody saw more than that on the strip alone, so I don't know why you're like worried about
you
wearing a
fine,
long
girl.
sleeve dress.
You looked fabulous.
Yeah.
I have to say, all of our ladies looked fabulous at Coin Hunt Fest. I mean,
from the pictures I saw, yeah.
Obviously, Renee, like the queen lady of the hunt, looked to the nines. But yeah, I think everybody was keeping right on par. We had like custom shirts, we had custom jackets. It was
very.
Nellick said, I asked, and either Illusion Weaver or Cuckoo Puff said it was their QR code.
On the truck. Good for them. It's rigged.
I don't think they can really make leaderboard runs.
Aww.
I don't think anyone.
Chavo said, I loved that dress. We're going to have to find
sweet.
another reason for her to wear it soon.
You know what you guys should do? You should go on some walks. When it's summertime, you should just walk around in that dress and be in his Twitter photos.
Yes. With your medal.
With the medal. Yeah.
Yes. The most important resource.
Yeah.
For real. So funny.
Love it.
And then people will ask you what you're doing, and then you can give them your referral code.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, MrsChavoChipp, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I know you guys haven't unlinked or linked to Uphold yet and stuff. Had you hunted enough to be a governor in the game?
No.
Okay.
I wish. Right. Chavo has 3.
No, 4.
4.
Oh.
Stand corrected.
Louder for the people in back, sir.
You bought like 1 the first time and then 3 the second time, right?
2
or
and 2.
2 and 2. I wish. I would love to. Because he gets kickbacks weekly.
Oh wow. Okay. That's. I mean.
6 to 8 keys weekly.
He gets 6 to 8 keys back weekly.
So you're clearly not the only one that hits your green vaults.
No, there's like one other person who hunts consistently. Claire. But especially during March, Chavo would hit his. All of his
or you've missed a lot
green
of
vaults are not necessarily conveniently located to where we live, but he would like still make whatever. But yeah, there's at least one other person who's like pretty hardcore hunter.
I forgot all the hunters like hit mine.
And he like begged everybody in Wisconsin as a whole, like, hey, I'm trying here. Like, can you help me out? Kind of thing. Yeah.
Nice.
I have none. I wish.
Hopefully there's going to be another drop.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah. I think it would be smart. I mean, I don't see what's stopping another green vault drop, right? Like, it's revenue to Coin Hunt World and makes the players happy, and it's rolling into Cubiverse.
Once it's in Cubiverse, can you like move them like you can user vaults or blue vaults? That would be nice.
So from what I've heard, and which is part of the reason why Marvin's house has bought all of the rest of the green vaults that are around us. He missed the first batch, and then in the second one he was like, no, I'm just buying them all because eventually you're gonna be able to move them because you own them, right? Like they're might be in a bad location, never been reported, whatever the case may be. Like that's your structure now. You should be able to move it into a better location, into better hunting grounds. And so that was his thought. Didn't even cross my mind. I was like, why are you buying them in the middle of an intersection off of like the middle of nowhere? It makes no sense. And indeed, Illusion Weaver had confirmed, like, if you end up moving or whatever the case may be, you can destroy that vault and be able to move it because that's your vault now. Obviously, it's not going to be for free, but hey, I mean, if you paid the money, then you should be able to move your vault, in my opinion, to better, especially if we're building up this game. Like, we know where the better locations are.
Yeah, like right next to my house.
It just makes me so like excited to learn more about like once it's Cubiverse though, because if you don't have to man a green vault, right? Because why would you? Like you have to with other structures. So why would you not like potentially drop one if you can move them in like huge cities as you travel there? Like, well, I could just fly to New York City and put one down if I don't.
Right next to a yellow vault.
Totally, yeah.
Well, I think there might still be the stipulation of like if you want to know like your maybe it's not that you have to like hit it by any means, but if you wanted to like check your stats of it, from what I understand, it sounds like you'll need to have it nearby because it's not going to be on a user vault page in your headquarters. It's going to be at the user vault itself.
And you want to hit it, obviously. Like, I mean, of course you want to hit it too, but it just, I just have a lot of questions about it all, I guess.
Yeah. So there's definitely edge cases.
I can tell you exactly my stats on mine. I have received 0 green keys back, and I have hit it once.
Ay, Dios mío. We're gonna have to move that.
Yeah. Well, it's not that it's out of the way. It's like walking distance from my house. I just don't hit green vaults. I don't do it.
And nobody else hits it either.
No.
But so is it on the lake Loop
It's like right
by
next
any
to
means?
Lake Loop. It's off of it, but
Okay.
it's still around other vaults.
Got
So,
it.
yeah.
I'm surprised there's not other people hitting it.
I don't think anyone else hits green vaults either, unless they have to. And I only hit it once because I had to per Adventure Road, so. But, okay, I need to address something in the chat right now.
Yes, PBL.
So PBL says, Korkio, do you realize where Renee, Mom Loves You, and Illusion Weaver are right now according to Twitter? A cruise. So first of all, Renee was also watching this stream and chatting. How is she? First of all, why is she doing that while she's on a cruise? Second of all, how is she doing that while she's on a cruise?
I'm going to step in for Renee in case... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I'll step in for Renee and say, just in case she's not in the chat, because I haven't seen her in a minute, but they've had this cruise planned for like over a year. They were actually telling us about it while we were in Vegas, that they were going to Ensenada for her sister's birthday.
Yeah.
On a cruise. So
I
it might be very coincidental.
Right. So I pulled up Twitter and I did see that explanation, but also... Mom Loves You tweeted a photo right before getting on the boat, and it says, ready to bon voyage, research for Cubiverse Fest 2024, question mark.
Huh.
So, that was fun.
I know nothing.
Right?
I know nothing.
What kind of boat is this? I can't even tell what cruise line they're on. Anyway.
Wait, Mom Loves You is on the same cruise as Illusion Weaver and Renee?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Mom Loves...
Renee...
You missed that episode, I guess.
Okay, sorry, fill me in.
No, it's okay. Mom Loves You is Renee's mom.
Oh, cute. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
No worries.
Yeah, she was on our Mother's Day. Right? Our Mother's Day episode?
She is the sweetest human being ever.
Yes, she's wonderful.
They are both wonderful. But yeah, we had her on very early on in our inception of this show.
I need to go back and rewatch everything. Not read. I need to go back and watch everything so I can catch up.
Well, if you haven't seen it, you should go back and watch one of our first episodes where we interviewed Renee. Because that was awesome. That was that was like my favorite one we've done. Granted, we were new, and I feel like I was mildly awkward. I was pretty awkward.
I still feel that way, so I don't know.
Well, yeah,
is it common knowledge that is her mom?
It became common knowledge on
after that episode.
No. After, wasn't it Illusion? Not Illusion. IT Guy. Like, didn't that come out on an IT Guy thing, or did we break that? No.
It wasn't like broken in any way. I think that there were like subtle. And I hate even saying hints because it alludes to secrecy, but I think there were like subtle notes of like, okay, Mom knows Renee somehow, but nobody really realized it. Maybe it was IT Guy. I can't recall now.
I feel like it came out
my
on an
memory
IT
is
Guy
trash.
Thing. Yeah, I feel like it came out on an IT Guy thing, but I don't know. Yeah, and I think that's why we, like, one of the reasons why we were so interested in having her on so soon. Even though we would have been anyway. But once we found that out, I think, like, because she was...
Maybe, yeah. She was also, like, one of our local players, so I was, like, dying to have Mom on.
Wasn't she...
She had been, like, an OG. She's also just an OG player.
Yeah.
So that's what I assumed.
Because she's Renee's mom, so she found out about the game literally before everyone else.
Yeah. And loves it.
She's just so positive and, like, genuine and sweet, and I just can't imagine there's, like, anything but love in every single cell of her body. Like, she is just...
Yeah.
Totally. And she has, like, she thinks about this game in ways that it's, like, really great to get her perspective on, because it's ways like, wow, I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah. You're right. And we talk strategy, like, every time we get together for, like, an event hunt, like, all right, so what do you think, like, for this event? Are you gonna like print it right away? Are you gonna buy, blah blah blah?
Yeah.
And it's like always so great to get her perspective on the game, because I mean, she's been around for a long time, so she can like pick up on some more like nuances that occur that maybe some of us aren't aware of, or sometimes it's really just your gut. Like,
Yeah.
your gut is telling you one thing and everybody's saying a different thing, and you're like, that doesn't feel right. I think it's gonna be this. And yeah, so never know.
Yeah, W.R. Willem says, definitely came out on IT Guys pod. Everyone was saying their jaw dropped when they heard that line. Yeah, and I remember feeling the same. And PBL says he was shocked. He didn't know and broke it. Bardo and I were hunting during an event. We both went, whoa, it was a great episode. Now I'm remembering. It was, I want to say it was Halloween, maybe. But I remember it was an event because I was also hunting during an event and I was listening to that episode. And I remember coming home and my boyfriend was like laying in bed getting ready for bed, and I jumped into the bed and I was like, babe, Mom loves you. It's Renee's mom. And he's like, what? He's like, I don't care, I don't know who you're talking about. And I was like, no, it's funny. A really big deal. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy.
I wonder if Chavo knew. I'm sure he did, but I'm like, before Vegas, I'm like, fill me in on everything I should know, or, like, tell me what's going on. I've never been told that before. It doesn't matter.
There's a lot.
IT Guys, the place to start.
Right. There's a handful of family connections. So, like, when we were in Hawaii, we met Boswald's, excuse me, who is Cuckoo Puff's brother-in-law.
I did learn that.
Which is why, like, Hawaii is such a hot spot, because Boswald's, kind of helped build it up. But also, Boswald's worked with, I can't remember if Boswald's worked with Makiki Tiki or with Psycho, but one of them, like, they were coworkers and told them about it. And then that started those guys going. And Makiki Tiki.
I thought that Boswald's and Makiki Tiki were, like, brothers.
I think they are.
No, Psycho.
No. Psycho and Makiki Tiki are, but
they're actually twins. Psycho and Makiki Tiki are twins.
But aren't they brothers? Aren't they brothers-in-law or something like that?
Brother-in-law.
No. Boswald's is Cuckoo Puff's brother-in-law.
No, I know, but
in addition to that, I feel like he's also brothers with Makiki Tiki in some way. I wish I. No,
they were
like
coworkers.
You like went out to sushi with them.
Oh, it was coworkers. Okay.
Oh, that could be. You're probably right. Okay, coworkers.
Yeah, it was like Boswald's and either Psycho or Makiki Tiki worked at the same place, and that's how they found out about it. But I can't remember which one. I want to say it was Psycho, but I feel like that might be wrong. No, I feel like it was Psycho. We were sitting at the pool and they told us the whole story, and I was very exhausted from climbing the volcano and enjoying putting my feet in the pool when we heard that story. So anyway, are we? Okay, it's almost Hawaiians mystery box time.
Are also related.
Ooh.
Yeah. So then I don't know. I feel like there's other family relations that I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, lots of family relations, but directed with the game or associated with the game directly. I don't know.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that, like, families like coming together has that in common and like supporting each other. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. My mom failed a buddy quest last month, so I put her back on the turn your buddy quest off until we can get like a proper hunt in, and I can like show you how these things work. She's like collecting her mystery boxes. She might even be watching right now, in which case I love you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was like, turn off your buddy quest until we're like ready and feel comfortable with like going out into the world to like figure out where that is and figuring out your surroundings. Yeah, where it could be. all of the things.
That's so crazy to me too. Like, I'm sure you guys have heard Chavo say it too, but like, there's never a question of where our seesaws are. I mean, it's between a few vaults, but like, I don't have to go find it, you know? Like,
Right.
it's
Right.
easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now that I've got a Discord, I have had my own buddy quest that I can like set up twice now, which I'm super jazzed about.
Yay.
But I like forget that, and then people are like, "Oh, let me try to find mine, and I'll get back to you." I'm like, how many vaults are around you that is a real thing? That's crazy to me.
So I can tell you
Quite a
that
bit.
my buddy quests have been at probably a handful, like around 30 different vaults.
Ow.
In all different directions. So there's a lot of, because I live right off of like a residential main drag, and so there's like a Target Plaza that sometimes they're there. There's like in the other complete opposite direction, there's like a CVS and an AutoZone and like a grocery store, and there's a bunch of vaults over there. And then there's my loop, which is in a completely opposite direction. And then there's a one-way street that goes north of the lake that is in a other complete opposite direction. And I hate it when the buddy quests are there, because if I have to go to a seesaw that's north of the lake, I have to go for like a 20-minute drive, because it's a one-way street. I can't just turn around and come back. I have to keep going all the way around the lake and then like find my way. But yeah, they're all different places. They are never like right down the street. They're always like I have some that are in my some vaults that are in my neighborhood, like at our parks and stuff. They're never at those. They're always much farther than that. And sometimes they're in this ghetto apartment complex that I hate it when they're there, because it's on the other side of like the main drag. And yeah, anyway, there's a lot of places.
And it's convenient for me and like Chavo, because we can just go like whatever works for the other person, right? It's not inconvenient to the seesaw at any point, no matter which of the couple it's at, because they're the only ones near us. So like it's one of them. But yeah, it's been interesting to have somebody respond. Well, I can either do like 5:35 a.m. or 5 p.m. I'm like, those are such specific. You know, you must have your route home mapped out perfectly, that you know exactly what time you pass those things or whatever. I'm like, whatever time you guys want. I don't know.
Yeah, I can be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah, for me, exactly. Give me a 3-minute warning.
It's crazy to me, like, there is one chunk of time every day that I cannot do a buddy quest, and that's dinner time, because, like, I prioritize, like, either I'm making dinner or we're having family dinner, and, like, I don't think my boyfriend would forgive me if I walked out on dinner to go do a buddy quest. So there's, like, an hour, maybe an hour and a half there, because we like to, like, watch a show with dinner. Like, that's our family TV whatever time. I'm like, that's the only time during the day I can absolutely not do a buddy quest. And I've had a handful of people that seems to be the only time of the day they can do a buddy quest. And I'm like, really? Like, we've got a full 24 hours any other time.
Yeah.
You can't do it any other time. You can only do it the time that I'm eating dinner. That's ridiculous.
Is frustrating. The last person I had one with, was in a different country, so I guess that like would make sense, but only in that scenario.
Yeah, no, these are people that, like, I mean, they just only go hunt once a day, and they refuse to ever go out any time other than that. It's like, look, I work from home. I can go literally any time as long as I have some notice and I'm not doing something else. Just let me know. I will leave my house. I'll go do it. But no, they're like, only while you're eating dinner. Anyway. Hoth is in here saying Rudy and Susan. I think he's on family things. And yeah, Rudy Tootie and Susan the spatula. But he forgot Frank the knife. But they're not related to the game. They're just related to each other. There's a lot of families in here. I mean, that's not a question.
Definitely. Crash is always cracking me up. He says, I'm out walking and there's a guy asking me, have you seen any keys? No, those left the game almost a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
Crash TV are hilarious. Oh. Oh, man.
Feedgoat says her buddy quests are often on the wrong side of a canyon. How does she know if she can see them? Like, if she can see them, she can still click on them.
I've also had someone be like, oh, I can't find it. How is that possible? Like, it literally is telling you where to go. Yeah,
that blows my mind too when people can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's no road that goes in that direction. Like, I guess that could be a thing.
Sure.
But well, I'm not familiar with places that don't have roads that go somewhere.
Weird. No, I've had a buddy who has like you know how you take like one road where like your buddy quest is coming from like a side angle, right? So like you take one road to go north, and then you plan like as soon as it starts coming more west, then you're gonna turn and start going west. I'm just like speaking in examples, but I've had a buddy who's done that, and it's like, okay, so I'm like trying to go like towards where it's like fully coming on now, and it's a no trespassing zone. Like cannot access this area whatsoever. And so we've had to have like the BQ moved, or back in the very day where I was very impatient. Like, oh, we're gonna have to kill the quest. Bye. Oh, you can't get to it right now, and I'm already here. Sorry. We should just kill this.
That's harsh, man.
I was reading on Discord too. Like, it's very interesting to be on Discord now that I'm like into it, because people are like, oh yeah, if they don't respond back within like a day, like I'm deleting them and it's done. And that's crazy to me. Like, I will definitely keep somebody as a friend for the entire week that you get.
What?
Or 6 days or whatever it is.
Why whole would you not? Day?
That's crazy to me. And people are just deleting friends. But then again, I was the person who didn't respond back to Buddy Quest and didn't have a Discord for a hot minute there. So like, I'm going to be extra patient.
I probably deleted you.
Probably. I know. And nobody called me out in Vegas. Nobody's called me out on Discord yet. Like, I'm aware. I'll take it, you know, but I even like once I got a Discord, I was like, guys, add me. I'm happy to play now. And nobody has said anything, but
well, but did you have a lot of friends though?
Not a lot, but I feel like when I started like actually playing, when I say that, it still was casual, but like, you know, played for a couple weeks and was like, okay, I'll do this and whatever. I'm pretty sure Chavo either told me all of his friends' names or told his friends like, oh, I've got my wife in here now, whatever. So like, it was a handful, like quite a few. I was having Buddy Quest every week. Same.
Yeah.
Except when you weren't.
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad about it. I feel real bad about it.
Well, hopefully it sounds like it was either like band players or players who just aren't playing anymore, or they're just very polite and not calling you out. So.
And I also would imagine I never like asked Chavo or looked back, but like, okay, so then I would imagine he would have said, my wife isn't playing anymore, delete her if you've got her as a friend so it doesn't like screw you over. So hopefully it didn't like screw over that many people if that happened a week or two versus, you know, the whole entire time.
I would say like I feel like people that are really aggressively like they really care about their buddy quest, they go through and delete people that aren't active first of all. So they probably would have deleted you. I know me personally, if I don't ahead of time know of a way to contact that person directly, I won't let them, like, I won't add them as a friend, or I'll add them as a friend, try to contact them, or try to see if I will be able to contact them. If I can't, I delete them. Like, I even had that person on Twitter that like, commented on our thing, was like, can I add you for a buddy quest? And I was like, sure, as long as you're available on Discord. And they're like, of course. And when they added me, I looked to see if they had their Discord name on their thing and they didn't, so I deleted them right away. It's like,
Yeah.
you might have Discord, but I don't know what your Discord name is, so I'm not going to keep you as a friend because I will have to go through too much work trying to figure out who you are.
Yeah.
So I think people that are really like, they really care about that stuff, like they take their, you know, their measures to make sure that doesn't happen. But of course, there's people that don't get around to that or whatever. But I don't know. Are we gonna get mystery boxes?
Oh shoot! Is it that time?
Yeah. I think it was a few minutes ago, and Feedgo got 8 blue keys. Chavo got 8 blue keys. I got.
See, I'm on a PBL status where she's like, I also don't delete, but I nag until the person either responds or deletes me.
Yeah.
I got 10.
See, I
got 10 as well.
Oh, no 50 tonight? Are you saving it for me?
I got that on Thursday. So.
50. Bet you it's 8. It's 8.
It's 8?
Yes.
That should be like our new like mystery box theme song. Like, you know, the Hefty commercials, like the Hefty bag commercials that go,
yes,
Hefty
50.
Yeah.
I'd rather play LBS's mystery box song that we came up with last weekend.
Oh yeah, the lullaby.
That was good.
Yeah.
Hey, I completed my one thing in Adventure Road, so that's
oh
cool.
Yeah, go get your Adventure Road claims because that should be the same for all of us, right?
No, because it's 2 mystery boxes, and I got a magic one. Remember?
Does your magic one not count?
No, it counted. But most people would get their mystery box as soon as it's available. But if they did that, then they would have only gotten 1 mystery box since Adventure Road, right? Because reset is before Adventure Road. Like the mystery box reset.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, that means... Wait, I just got my Adventure Road task for that.
So did you get your mystery box late? That means you got your mystery box later than when it was first available. That's all.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wait, did I miss a mystery box?
No.
Gained one.
I don't think you gained an extra one either.
Well, no, but on Adventure Road, gained one.
Yeah.
Work schedule. I'm always scared I'm going to miss my middle of the day one when I have to work brunch because I don't know if I'm going to be back before 8 o'clock. But today I definitely knew I was going to be back. So I had to make sure. Yeah, what did everybody else get? Hoth got 15, PBL got 10, Chugo with 8. That's what we all get.
So
I've been getting a lot of 2 green key mystery boxes.
I was
50s though.
I was in the 2 green key thing for a while there. There was 2 weeks where I was getting a lot of those.
You're not allowed. You get a lot of 50 blue keys. You can't have both.
I don't want the green keys. I'd rather have...
Yes, everybody wants the green keys. Come on.
I'd rather have 15 blue keys than 2 green keys. I would take the 5 key discount
Auction
to have...
house, baby.
But I'm not
Really?
buying anything.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather have the blue keys for when an event comes and I need to hunt a lot.
So if you're not buying anything, do you have just an insane amount of keys?
No, because I'm also not walking. I mean, I haven't done a walking quest in, I don't know, since summer. And it's almost summer again.
Wait, last year?
Yeah. I've got, well, no, I did walking quest for Halloween. I don't know if I did any around Christmas. I don't think I walked it all around Christmas. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch our videos. That would tell me.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. ChavoChipp, how often do you do your walking goals?
During March, most of the time. I guess
That's awesome.
That's no, I didn't finish all 8 every day, but I would say over half of the time I did, and the other half of the time, like through 6 or into 6 at least.
Nice.
For March.
That's way more than either of us. So.
No, that's way more than I have historically, but
that's awesome. Well, there you go. You got yourself a nice little cushion to get you going into the QBverse.
Yeah.
Great.
The problem is if I did do my walking goals, I would actually be losing keys every time because there's over 100 vaults on my loop that would be my full walking quest, and I wouldn't get 100 keys. So it's like, I want to say it's like 108 or something vaults.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's not a good idea for me to do walking quests unless I want to not hit vaults, which I wouldn't do if that was the case. So, but yeah, so I've got currently about 3,100 keys. And I mean, that's what I would feel comfortable going into an event with. But it's not as, like, I've had a lot more than that in the past, so it doesn't feel like it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. So we mentioned the PBL Mystery Box Lullaby. Do we want to come up with a chat GPT thing? Because I can't stop yawning, apparently. So I must be tired.
I'll leave that up to you two, since we're on... It's only 9:00 for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's 11:13.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will leave that up to you two.
It's 11:15 and I haven't had dinner yet because I had to skip it in order to make this on time. So I have leftover Pakistani food for dinner tonight at midnight.
Delicious. There's a little piece of me that's saying that we need to hear a quick something about Mrs. ChavoChipp being the better half.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see
what do we need, guys? Tonight, are we looking for a haiku? Or haiku? Is that
haiku?
Haiku? Like an IQ. Hilarious.
Let's see.
You're never gonna hear the end of it, Chavo.
He will never. He will never.
I'm sorry.
Going to Vegas was the best decision of my life because it just every day so much ammo.
It gave you that upper hand in the marriage that you never knew you needed.
Yep.
Just kidding, Chavo. Equal partnership.
Totally.
Wait, was it Chavo in one of our chat GPT things?
He may have been, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, didn't he give you an idea for one? I can't remember how long ago, but
it was something about. Hold on. Something about Chavo chips. Like, remember that? What was it?
Oh, yes, you're right. It was he ended up being like a prop in the like collecting Chavo chips, and it was about Leppy. I think we had done it about Leppy, and she was collecting like Chavo chips and like something else within the QBverse.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be a thing. Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
ChavoChipp said, listen, better half is an understatement. Indeed. But he said, I'm also still a half.
So it was
You're present.
It was a movie trailer voiceover about someone named Shu feeding a goat a Chavo chip.
That's right. There it is.
So I'm going to read this one just as a reminder because it's good. And I feel like I enjoyed reading this one. Okay. In a world where anything is possible, one man takes on a challenge unlike any other. Cut to Shu walking through a field carrying a bag of Chavo chips. Meet Shu, a man with a mission to feed a goat the most unusual snack of all time. Cut to Shu approaching a goat and holding out a Chavo chip. What happens when you mix a curious goat with the taste of a Chavo chip? Adventure, that's what. Cut to a different scene of Shu and the goat exploring, with the goat munching on Chavo chips along the way. As they journey through the countryside, they encounter unexpected obstacles, make new friends, and discover the true meaning of friendship. Cut to a montage of Shu and the goat having fun and overcoming challenges together. But can Shu and his trusty goat overcome the biggest challenge of all? Can they finish the entire bag of Chavo chips? Cut to Shu and the goat looking victorious, surrounded by empty Chavo chip wrappers. Which is weird, because they're chips. Why would they be in wrappers and not bags? But still, Chavo chip wrappers. Get ready for a journey like no other, as one man and his goat take on the ultimate snack challenge, coming soon to a theater near you. Upbeat music reaches a climax, and the movie title appears on screen, Shu and the Chavo Chip Goat Adventure. Yep.
That's good.
It's so good.
Yeah, I remember really liking that one.
It's even funnier. Yeah, it's even funnier the second time around. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't understand why they're Chavo chips, and we're talking about finishing an entire bag, but they're surrounded by Chavo chip wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. AI, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Consistency is key, ChatGPT.
Yes.
Okay. So,
all right, well, we have 18 of you in here right now. So,
17 since you said that now.
Of course.
No, it's
better
18
cut
again.
that in half and it's going to go straight to 9. But we need your help. We need your help with ChatGPT. We need a format or style of any kind. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. So please, not a dissertation or an essay of any kind. No novels. And then we need a noun and an adjective.
I kind of like
Give us all the things.
The movie voiceover.
You want to do that? And how Mrs. Chavo-Chipp is the better half?
Maybe we
Crashman wants to know each Chavo-Chipp individually wrapped.
Right?
Inside the bag, maybe.
It's an interesting...
Such a waste of resources.
Right. But it's like those super spicy chips that, like, you buy the thing, you only get one chip.
Like the challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toasties is in here just talking about butter color.
That's also something to get me really fired up.
Yeah.
Chavo-Chipp says rap song, better halves.
Rap song? Oh, goodness.
Yes, we've done this one before too. And feed goat seconds Chavo. So Korkio, it looks like you're gonna have to rap.
Well, it all gets said the same way. I'm not actually gonna rap it. Okay, so
I might be willing if you want to send it to me.
To rap? Okay.
To attempt it. It'll probably be the same effort that you put in, but
okay.
I might like try to create a beat in my head maybe. It's not going to probably make any sense. So, that'll be great.
Chavo likes to think he can beatbox, and he raps to our kids like in the morning before school often.
Go, Chavo. What are we rapping about?
Well, it's beatboxing.
Combo. Just to do good in school. I don't know.
Creative.
It's very random. Very random.
I was one of those kids growing up where I really resonated with music. So if somebody was gonna rap to me on the way to school, if that was like my mom or something, I probably remember what she had to say if it was in song rather than her just telling it to me.
Right, 100%.
Right.
Now, if I could get him to like productive things that would matter for our kids to remember and listen, versus I wish I could think of like what
country populations and shit.
Right, like just the dumbest. I don't know. Did you know this about bacon? Where it comes from on a pig? You're just like, okay, cool, honey. Okay, Dad.
Hilarious. Oh.
Okay.
He said, but that's not hood, babe. Love that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay, she sent it to me. Okay, here we go.
So,
okay.
Part of it is there's one part that instantly made me laugh just because I don't know. It has a double meaning, but anyway.
Okay. I don't even want to read it actually before.
Just wrap it,
but I don't. Yeah, I just am gonna go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Is everybody ready?
Go for it.
Listen up, people, because I'm here to say there's a debate that's been going on all day. Which half of ChavoChipp is the better half? Well, let me tell you, it's time to do the math. Is it the top or is it the bottom? Well, I gotta say, it's a tough problem. Oh my god. Some say the top is where the flavor's at. But others argue the bottom is where it's at. Personally, I gotta give it to the top. It's where the seasonings are gonna pop. But that's just me. You might disagree. It's all a matter of taste, you see? So next time you're munching on some ChavoChipp, take a minute to really take a sip. Decide for yourself which half is best, and let the debate finally come to rest. Oh my god!
And all I could think of with all of this was...
I was not prepared for that. Top and bottom action.
Yeah. Yeah, with Chavo and all of his many husbands.
I didn't know we were going that direction. Yeah.
Because of the Joe Exotic. Like, I just thought of all of his husbands. And I'm like, wait a second.
How do they hear like half and it's like top and bottom and not like left or right or any other divisions?
I mean,
top and bottom.
That's what we got.
I really kind of wish that I read it before, even though I said I didn't want to.
No, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I'm gonna regenerate it and see if it comes up with a left or right, actually. But it's gonna take me a second to get back to it because, as usual, I always do it as a link in Discord and have to find it again.
Chavo says he feels nasty. You feel nasty. I feel nasty. You didn't just have to read that. Oh, yes, agree. PBL said, oh my, that went a different place than what I was thinking. Yes, very much so. Would definitely agree. I should have just stopped. Kept going. Yes. Okay. Wait. I need to read this because it's from Mr. ChavoChipp. He said he's always considered himself a strong top. Good for you, sir. I'm just gonna remind everybody of your Joe Exotic comment that you made earlier. And silently nod.
Why can't I find...
Feedgo says she needs an ear shower.
An ear shower, yeah.
Are you saying you want me to rap again? It's probably coming.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, and you know what's funny is that with all of these chats, they give them titles.
Oh,
What was the title of the last one?
what was it?
Top or bottom.
Well, here, I'm going to answer that right now. ChavoChipp says strong top, soft bottom.
He's so stupid. I wish I could remember the other day. I like hopped into Discord and he had said, I wish I could remember it. Said something stupid, and then somebody said something. It was some sort of sexual innuendo that wasn't supposed to go that direction, but did, and was like a super vulgar, ridiculous thing about our not real life sex life, like whatever he said on Discord, and I was just like, what are you doing? People, like, I have a Discord now, like, I can see these things. So
I
stop
have a
joking
rep to
around
protect.
about it's like, what are you thinking? And it's like he just thinks he's funny, so he just does it. But oh wow.
Oh my god, this is even better. You want to read the second one?
Yes, I'm gonna read it though beforehand. So
no, you can't. You can't. Why? Because then you won't read it.
I will definitely read it, but
okay. All right.
All right. Okay. I'll wait. Okay. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had the greatest album all year.
Okay, so you're gonna have to find it because it put it right at the end of the other one in the chat.
Okay.
You see it?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take this a little salt and pepper style. Y'all listen up, I got something to say about the ChavoChipp in a major way. Some people claim the top half's the best, but I gotta disagree, I must confess. The bottom half's where it's at, no doubt. It's all it's all the flavor. That's what it's all about. The crispy crunch, the savory taste. It's the part of the ChavoChipp that can't be replaced. Sure, the top half's got a bit of spice. It's all show. It's not very nice. It's just a tease, a little bit of flair. The bottom half's the real star. That's clear. Ah. So next time you're munching on a ChavoChipp, don't fall for the top half's little trick. Go straight for the bottom. That's my tip. Trust me, it's the better half. Don't give it the slip.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna see myself out now. That started off so strong, and I felt really confident, and then I got to the bottom half's where it's at.
Wait, you didn't get the part about the top half's just a tease?
I mean, yeah, but it flowed, Oh my god.
And don't fall for the top half's little trick either.
Yeah, it's only got a little spice.
Yeah.
I think it was it's got all the flavor, and that's what it's all about. The crispy crunch and the savory taste. That was kind of what just totally threw me into a different direction. I think the part this like Captain Toast Crunch moment.
Yeah. Don't forget, like, when you're munching on a ChavoChipp. Yeah.
Yeah. But I heard that they were delicious.
Yeah, see, I think ChatGPT just has no clue that ChavoChipp is a person or people. Like, that. If it's an actual chip, it's not as bad.
No, there's nothing sexual about a chip by any means.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I think we won ChatGPT.
No one is even throwing any comments like, bro, sick rap beats.
I thought it was way better than I could have done. That's for sure.
Come on, guys.
It was great. I thought it was absolutely great.
Wait, I'm sorry. And the Slam said, thought all about was going to rhyme with all in your mouth. That would have been great.
Yeah.
AI should get on top of this. I should just start like ad-libbing ChatGPT.
I mean, it's supposed to be a Mad Lib,
Hilarious.
but this was way different than a Mad Lib. Way different.
Starts rapping, immediately lost 10 viewers.
You know, I think the
It's
what
fine.
the
It was
chat,
4, but it's fine.
I feel like the chat GPTs that we've done that have involved ChavoChipp have been the best ones.
Oh, geez.
Like they've been the
can
most
hear you.
hilarious ones. I mean, just
He's like, back to top and bottom talk here.
Did you see what Trash Tube said? He says, "Wait, ChavoChipp is people like Soylent Green."
I can't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Speed Goat, that was for you. Oh my god.
Chavo says it's because he was a rapper in his last life.
No, Chavo, you were my hype man. Remember? Okay, wait, no. I will be your hype man, and you can be the rapper because I clearly
Oh,
have
geez.
0 rap skills. Yeah, I need a little bit of
I think
something.
what we need is for Chavo, like we'll send these. We should copy and paste these to them, and then we need Chavo to record himself rapping it.
There we
Oh,
go.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what he's doing tomorrow. You know that.
Yeah.
He will.
I had a feeling if we suggested it, it would happen. So, I want that on Twitter. I want you to tag us.
No. Don't put it on Twitter just yet because I need to be your hype man in the background, like.
Oh, okay.
He does. ChavoChipp.
So I think you guys need to
Hey.
do this on a Zoom call, like, and
Yes.
just record it that way.
There you go.
All right, let's do it.
Yep.
He says, "Clear my schedule, babe. I'm busy tomorrow."
This will be the new Ladies of the Hunt promotional video. It has nothing to do with Ladies of the Hunt. It's just
There we
a
go.
Chavo rap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Chavo. I will be your
Yes.
hype man.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't think we could get better than this.
No, you guys. I think this
about
was
to-
an excellent episode. We've gone on much longer than we
Should have.
I shouldn't even, yes, should have, because we do this often. So
Yeah.
it's easy to get carried away here. Mrs. ChavoChipp, we are sorry for taking up so much of your time.
Oh,
so
thank you for having
appreciate,
me.
This
so
is
appreciate
great.
you being on. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes. Thanks for joining us.
Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on your epic Coin Hunt World month in March. And I guess congrats to ChavoChipp too. And
I mean, kind of, really. Yeah.
and we really look forward to seeing, what your leaderboard pushes look like in the future and,
Mhm.
gameplay and all that stuff. But can't be more excited to have another badass lady in the community. So
Most
Thank you.
definitely. Maybe you can help us convince the other players' wives to like become more active, and we
Yes.
can like create a big lady community,
Yes,
like
I
the
love
Coin
that.
Hunt Wives Club.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I already have somebody in mind for
I love it.
Okay.
next episode. Shit. All right. Okay. Get too creative, guys.
Yeah.
And I guess thank you everybody for being here. Oh my God, we had tons of people in here tonight, so thank you everyone that was able to pop by. Thanks Toasties for indulging me in my sick rap. And yeah, follow, like, subscribe, do all the things. We're on Twitter and YouTube, and if you're not following us already, we'd appreciate your support. So thank you
Definitely.
everybody.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting, y'all. Bye.
Bye.